you guys, well, girl, you ain't gonna believe this. Carlee Russell, she is speaking out. Yes, she is. And when I tell you she has some stuff to talk about, girl, y'all got to get ready for this. And also, we also have to talk about this. Nancy Grace, she is slamming Carlee Russell. Nancy Grace, she is covering this case now. So you know it means business. Everybody is waiting for Carlee Russell to go to jail. Okay. So without further ado, if you guys can hear me really clearly, please press that one. So I know we on the same page. Press that one. Okay. And when I tell you Carlee, honey, she is throwing a Bible at y'all. She said this, DJ stop the beat. Carlee, I'm going to bring it up on the screen, but Carlee said, how dare y'all out here in the universe? Y'all want to judge me and you want to cast stones on me? And then she put the Bible scripture, thou should not, okay, I don't know that day. I don't know that Bible scripture, thou should not cast a stone and throw stones. And you know, she said that. She talking about some cast of stones. You know, y'all shouldn't be casting stones at her. When y'all live in glass houses, Carlee Russell said, ain't none of y'all is innocent, please, okay? She said, give her this time to really get into her mental state of mind. Her brother, her boyfriend, the fake boyfriend, the ex-boyfriend has also spoken out, and he won't let you guys know to please leave her alone. Now his family is speaking out, and she pretty much says, the boyfriend family says Carlee is a liar, okay? And she made this whole story up just to get an attention from him, you know? And I guess the reason why he's defending her because he feels sorry for her. And maybe he got his ego stroke. I'm not sure. But I definitely wanted to play this so you guys can know what's going on. And shout out to this YouTuber, Jemiah, that's me. Shout out to her. She's an awesome YouTuber. Go support this girl. I was inspired going to her YouTube channel, and I am subscribed. And I saw Nancy Grace on her channel talking. So I had to do some research, and I went to digging, and I seen Nancy Grace. So I said, I want to cover Nancy Grace. Now let's talk about what Carlee says. Okay. It says, I ain't mad at you. Okay. And this is a message that Carlee liked. She just liked this message recently. So when people like a message, it's pretty much them co-signing the message. When you co-sign something, you agree with it, you know, you speaking out, you know? So it says, Carlee, I ain't mad at you. As messed up as it sounds, you have to do what you needed to do for self-preservation. The Bible says, you without sin shall cast the first stone. May the Lord be with you and all the families deeply affected by this situation. Okay. And she liked this post, and people are saying this is Carlee's way of speaking out. She is not going to do an interview right now, but this is how she's going to speak out. This is how she's going to let you guys know how she's feeling by co-signing other people, tweets. And I want to know what you guys have to say about that. People in the comments said she's a liar. Child, please. Good evening, y'all. Y'all want to hear from the Carlee. Then she wants to try to use the Bible. Yeah, she threw the whole Bible at you, goddess. Goddess. She threw that whole Bible at you. She said, how dare you judge her? And all of y'all in the chat, how dare y'all judge her? And y'all out here sinning every day. Y'all out here sinning every day. Bobby says, lock her the F up. This makes me even more mad. Ooh, Barbie, you big mad? She says, stay big mad. She says, but you better go pray about it. Okay. Y'all up here judging her, and you up here sinning, fornicating, doing all this stuff. And you want to sit up here and judge her. That's how she feeling. So in here, they are saying, now, why am I in it? The Bible. Now, seeing a correlation between faking a kidnapping and self-preservation, say anything. Y'all say anything. Now, can you guys let us know what she mean by self-preservation? I mean, I don't understand. How is this fake kidnapping self-preservation? I wouldn't be able to tweet because my mama would still be beating my behind. Do I need to join the police academy and handle the arrest myself? She's getting too much attention for lying in my eyes. Do us God's word to defend this foolishness. Nice try, though. I personally pay for her ticket on the way to go to hell. I know God, like, now how did I get in it? Okay, so let's go here and we finish reading that. What do you guys got to say about it? Comment, let us know. And let's get these likes up. It says, I have no sympathy for her. Okay, damn. That's Carlee, but we have our limits though. Okay, I'm looking in the comment section. And if you guys want to call in, or if you guys want to stream up to respond to what Carlee said, make sure you hit the stream link at the top of the chat, okay? It says, I would never feel sorry for what she did to herself. She lied and she knows it, and she was wrong for what she did, period. And Carlee is saying she knows she's wrong, you guys, but she said, please give me a break, okay? You guys are sinners just as well as I am. You guys have made a mistake just as well as I am. And that's what Carlee is letting you guys know. She knows she made a mistake, but y'all not perfect either. Okay, yeah, she got a little attitude with y'all. She say, lay off, get your foot off the gas when it comes to her. Okay? Carlee, you might as well just get on the camera and put it on the floor. I mean, you said you want to be famous anyway, girl. Get on the camera and put it on the floor. Tell us how you really feel, okay? So I'm looking here. It says never search the Amber Alert. So also her boyfriend / fake boyfriend stated this. He says this to the Post. What did he say? He says, the only thing I can say is I want everyone to stop bullying her. I know what it seems like what she did. Stop bullying on social media. Okay. Think about her mental health. She doesn't deserve that. She doesn't. Nobody deserves to be cyberbullied. Okay. So her boyfriend is speaking out and saying, please stop cyberbullying her. Now, the boyfriend's family is speaking out, and she says, man, here y'all go. Since y'all literally waiting on me to speak out on the situation and give my thoughts on it, I just can't believe she fabricated the whole story. Carlee had my family and I believing her stage play. She had Thomas. Listen, I'm calling that nigga Thomas. She had Thomas and I defending her to the utmost, having me cussed all these people out, which I don't regret. And all shouldn't be speaking on things they don't know nothing about. My emotions are high. I really can turn my emotions into actions and kick all of y'all asses. I mean, I could really headbutt her too. Okay. No, seriously, do everything under the sun for what she have done, especially my brother, but I won't do that. I'm going to let God work. I don't know what he's going to do with her and her family, but I know he's turning it around into a positive light for mine. And that is only because we honor him. Daily, this whole situation is stupid as hell, but at the end of the day, she's the one embarrassed. Everyone is literally on her neck for lying the way she did. They both righteous national wide right now. I just really pray for her and her family to just tell the truth about everything, and pray for Carlee's mind, because God going to deal with them. Just like everything that personally knows Carlee, everyone who genuinely cared about her well-being from the jump. We really thought she was missing like everyone else in my timeline, okay? So basically what she's saying is, you know what, you guys have to give it to God. You know, that they are saying what she did is wrong, But for you guys to throw stones at her, for you guys to talk about her and belittling her is not helping the situation. They want to let you guys know she did a sin just like everybody else sinned. She's no different. She is human, and maybe the devil made her do it, okay? She got to a low time. The devil brainwashed her and made her call the police and do the things that normally she would not do. They are saying she was not in her right frame of mind, and the devil made her do it. And you guys need to have some type of sympathy and keep her in your prayers and stop talking about her, because by you guys talking about her, you guys are doing the devil's work. She said, you don't understand. This is a trick from Satan. You know, you guys are supposed to, just stay in prayer and let God handle her. But you're not. You're taking it up on yourself to throw stones at her. And that's what Satan wants. He wants you to be able to be evil towards other people when you're supposed to always stand in love. Allow God to do the judging, allow God to do the punishment. And you guys need to stay in your place as his kids. Okay. You are not authority. And that's what she want to let you guys know. Okay. Comment, let us know what y'all think. How did I do? Did I do it good? Did I do good? Y'all like my little spin on it? Okay. They said she could. We will forgive her when we get the mug shot. Good point. I don't know what Bible they read, but I'm gonna stay in mine. That's a waste of prayer praying for her. Well, they said pray for her soul. You got to pray for her soul because her soul is under attack. Satan was trying to get in her mind and trying to get in her soul. And they are saying we are so thankful that Carlee is alive, because if you know how Satan works, he can get in your mind and cause her to really want to hurt herself, And if Carlee would have hurt herself in them woods, y'all would have been blaming the white folks, okay? And it would have been a big uproar. This could have gotten worse, right? If she would have took herself out of here, y'all would say, ain't no way Carlee gonna take herself out of here. Ain't no way. She said the white people did it. Could y'all imagine? Y'all would never believe that Carlee took herself out of here. Y'all would have definitely said, nah, hell nah. Some shit, they covering some shit in Alabama. You know how the motherfuckers get in Alabama. But thank goodness that did not happen, okay? Even though she lied, she won't let you guys know. You guys just need to keep her in your prayers and allow God to do his works. Her birthday was yesterday. Yes, it could have gone worse, but the believers were in prayer in her return home. First, she being messy. Then you telling people to leave her alone. Sister, pick a damn struggle. Listen, you know I flip-flop. How many times do I tell y'all I flip-flop, okay? I will flip-flop, and flip-flop a goddamn again. Okay. I'm praying you get to prison, sis. Okay. People need to stop using big words if they don't know what they mean. Grab a dictionary and a cup of coffee and learn. Use some new words, please. Danielle, who you talking about, Danielle? Who you talking about, Danielle? Shit. But you are serious sometimes too. Sometimes I am, sometimes I'm trolling. You just never know, right? Okay. Shit. Do I know? I don't know either. Okay. All the time, Gigi. All the time. Hell yeah. Okay. Unreal. The lack of accountability. Well, she said that Satan made her do it. The devil made her do it. She wasn't in her right frame of mind. And then the devil is under attack because he knows how powerful she can be in the future. She's going to nursing school. She's trying to be a wife out here. She's not trying to thought herself around. And wow, it's just unreal, the things that she had to do. What the devil made her do. She has no idea about taking accountability. I agree. In one sense, she does not have any. She should have took accountability, but they use religion. What do you do when somebody throw the Bible at you? Okay, she threw the Bible at y'all, so that's what I'm going with. I'm going to state it again. This is what Carlee likes, and this is how Carlee feels. Carlee, I ain't mad at you. And as messed up as it sounds, you have to do what you needed to for self-preservation. The Bible says, you without sin cast the first stone. May the Lord be with you and all the families deeply affected by the situation. Okay. And then the boyfriend's sister also stated a lot of religious tones as well, just saying, hey, you guys just have to allow God to handle this. And that's what their family is doing. And God will turn everything into a positive. They want you guys to know you guys are looking at it in a negative light. And what you need to do is you need to turn this, which is a disaster, and turn it into a positive. Okay. So you have to get out of anger, all that anger. You have to get out of being impatient. You guys are trying to rush to judgment. And they say you shouldn't. They said she haven't even spoke out and told her whole truth yet. And you guys are just ready to nail her to the cross. My God. And the boyfriend said, please stop bullying her. You guys are casting stones at her. And it's just not right, so they feel like it's unjust. So I'm going to go to Nancy Grace because she has some more to say. What y'all say in the comment section? They said because it's a lie. Nursing school is out of the table. She better get on the pole like her ex-boyfriend side piece. No, she's not going to get on the pole. She's going to go to church. She's gonna go to summer camps with a lot of church members, and she's probably going to end up being a church speaker or working in the church. She's going to end up working in the church. She's not going to get in a pole. She's going to get rebaptized and give herself to God again and wash everything away. Okay. No one's perfect. Okay. Nancy Grace gives and anxiety. Okay. Well, how about this? Call in. Do you guys want to hear the callers? Press 1. Or you guys ready to hear Nancy Grace? Press 3. What are you guys feeling? You want to hear the callers react to what she said? Press 1. If you want to hear Nancy Grace, what she has to say, press 3. Where are you guys feeling with this? Okay, let's go. They said the 3. Okay, let's go with Nancy Grace. All right, so I'm going to go here and I'm going to play
the audio for yourself. Okay, or
they would play a commercial, wouldn't they? Wouldn't they play a commercial? Let's let this commercial come through.
Find the video for yourself. All right. And yeah, that's just what I do. Okay. Also to prevent YouTube from trying to flag the video or anything, sometimes I'll pause. But if it's something that she says that triggers me to say, give a comment. That's what I'm gonna do. So if you don't want to hear that, go ahead and hop off so that you can find like the audio for
Girl, don't tell them to hop off. They just gonna have to deal with it.
He's advising there's no cars in the area. Looks like the child's been abandoned on the side of the road.
42 comes. For when you still got him on the phone.
Negative, but she says that she would stand by for police.
42, call the RP back. She's not at their vehicle.
If you're willing to take the time and the energy and you dissect 911 calls, you learn so much. Take a listen to the rest of that call.
10-4, CLA, red and color to Carlee Russel out of Birmingham, 10-11. I'm around on 71 as well. 10-4, we're not getting the female to answer.
42, I copy.
10-4, that's the RP. We're trying to call her back. She's not answering.
Out the interstate as well. Can you give me a description on the child? And were they southbound, walking southbound?
10-4, southbound, walking southbound. It was a toddler, 3-4-year-old, wearing a white T-shirt and a diaper. RP arrived in a red Mercedes, along with the RP's prescription was going to be.
Copy. Thank you. 42, just be advised her vehicle is unlocked, running, all her personal belongings except for her phone.
All personal belongings, except for the phone, in the car unlocked and still running. That is what police confronted when they go to answer a 911 call made by Carlee Russel, reporting a toddler walking unattended alone along the side of a freeway. Listen to our friends, ABC 3340.
Police need help finding a missing 25-year-old woman. Carlee Russel, who goes by Carlee, police say around 9:30 Thursday night, Russell called 911 stating she saw a toddler walking along I-459. Then after calling 911, Russell stopped to check on the child and called a family member to report the same details. The family member lost contact with her. Officers found Russell's vehicle and some of her belongings, but were unable to find her or a child.
Joining me in All-Star panel to make sense of what we know right now, but first to Savannah Sapp, multimedia journalist, reporter, WAFF 48, Alabama. Savannah, thank you for being with us. And not only did she make a 911 call, she also contacted her family, telling them she had seen this toddler walking along the side of a freeway. And then you hear a commotion shuffling on the other end of the phone, and she screams, and that's the end of the call. Do I have that right?
Yes, that's pretty much, what has been reported by her family and as well as the Hoover Police Department.
Now, explain to me, Hoover is a little bit outside of Birmingham. Is that correct?
Yes, it's very close to the Birmingham metropolitan area.
Very close to the Birmingham metropolitan area. And what can you tell me about this stretch of road where Carlee Russel says she sees a tot boy walking along in a t-shirt and a diaper?
Well, first thing I can tell you is that Birmingham, much like where I live in Huntsville, is mostly interstate roads, busy roads, thousands of cars on it every single day. So the idea of her pulling over on the shoulder of the interstate to check on a toddler is strange and wild to everyone. Because you think of interstate, you think of busy stretch of highway where most accidents tend to happen. So you think of a toddler on the side of the road, most people would be worried and concerned as well. I don't know if everyone would stop to check, especially at night like that, but
at least
most
a few
people would be concerned.
Joining me from Alabama is James Shelnut, high-profile lawyer, former SWAT officer, and with Metro Major Case. He's at shelnutlawfirm.com. James, this is your neck of the woods. I can't go anywhere without a camera watching me, and that's fine with me. Fine. Look, I'd be mad if you didn't. But wouldn't cameras have revealed a toddler walking along the side of the road?
Well, they would possibly have. These cameras only have a certain amount of resolution. This was at night. There was a lot of other things moving. So what they reveal more than anything is the actual roadway itself, which is what their intended purpose is. So there's not always the best of views off the roadway. But if that toddler was close to the roadway, then yeah, you would think that toddler would be on the video.
You know what? We're so used to a murder occurring, the investigation occurring, and the jury verdict in 1 hour on TV. That's what people think really happens. It's not like that. Yeah, there may be video, but you may not be able to see a thing. If it's raining or it's bad weather, it's not like on TV and in the movies. Hey guys, I want you to now hear, in her own words, Carlee Russel calling 911 in our cut 10.
911, where's your emergency?
Hi, I am on Interstate 459, and there is a kid just walking by themselves.
Oh, hold on. Where on 459 are you?
I'm right next to the exit 10 by the Hoover Met, like to get off by the Hoover Met.
Okay, so you're before that exit?
Yes.
Okay, and were you headed southbound or northbound? Like toward Tuscaloosa or toward 280?
Towards Tuscaloosa.
Okay. And was the child on the left or right side?
On the right side.
Were they walking northbound or southbound?
They're walking towards Tuscaloosa.
Walking southbound.
Okay, Cheryl McCollum joining me, founder director of the Cold Case Research Institute, star of a hit series, Zone 7, and forensics expert. She's clearly in her right mind. She's giving very specific location information.
Yep. Come on,
regarding
Nancy. Come on.
The 459. Very clear.
Nancy says she is clearly, in her right mind. She is very detailed on her location. Come on, Nancy. I'm so here for that.
She starts with a salutation. hi. There's no fear. There's no urgency. There's no concern. She's not getting to the baby first. Most people, when there's a bad accident or a fire, something they're going to run to go help, they holler to somebody else to call 911. She's literally, supposedly, watching a baby walk down an expressway. At any minute, he could be hit by a car. He could fall off into a ravine.
Come on.
And she's just sitting in her car chilling, talking to 911, waiting for them to ask her the next question and not saying, y'all need to get out here. I've got to get out of the car and go get this child.
Take a listen to more of that 911 call.
Or how old do they look?
Like a toddler, like maybe like 3 or 4.
Did you pull over with them? Are you still with them?
Yes.
Okay, are you with the child right now?
No, I'm not. I didn't get out of the car. I can see them though.
Do you mind staying and keeping an eye on them until we get there?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
what kind of
sure,
car are you
yeah,
in?
yeah.
I'm in a red Mercedes-Benz
Is that a sedan or SUV?
SUV. I mean, it's a sedan, sorry.
Can you put your hazards on for me?
Yeah, they're on.
Okay. Did you talk to the child at all, or did you say anything to them?
No.
Okay.
No.
Do they look like they're injured?
No, they don't.
Okay, she is clearly in her right mind and coherent and more. Listen to Carlee Russel in her own words.
Are they white, black, Hispanic, or Asian?
They're white.
Okay. Is it male or female?
I think it's a boy, a little boy.
White male? Okay. Is he wearing clothes?
Yes.
Okay. What is he wearing?
It's a white t-shirt, and it doesn't look like he has any pants on. It looks like a diaper.
And you don't see any cars anywhere?
No, no cars are anywhere.
Okay.
I can't take this 911 call. I just can't take it. I can't take it. I can't take it.
I can't take these goddamn commercials. I'm sorry, y'all. Like this video, these damn commercials. Man, oh man, you can't. But you know what? Shout out to That's Me. Go check out her YouTube channel. You know, she always do good content. I always watch her. Shout out to you, girl. Keep doing your thing. You're doing a good job.
I cannot take it. I can't take it. Girl, you do have people in the world that literally lie like this. Like, they just tell a fluent ass story and just be lying their ass off. Nobody really say they have mental issues, but people will label them as like a liar. But now because one of her lies done really caught up with her, it's because she done started being called the police and stuff. Y'all want grace? No, bitch. You'll get Nancy grace, but you won't be getting the grace that you think that she's supposed to be getting. Absolutely not.
All right.
Just
What's
lying
your name?
fluently.
My name is Carlee Russel.
And you don't see any injuries on the child from where you're at, correct?
No, but I can't really see them that good.
Okay, try to keep an eye on them.
You can't see them that good, but you can see that they got on a white shirt with a diaper. It looks like a diaper. It's a little boy. How do you know what it is? I think it's a little boy. How can you tell? At 3 or 4. Unless maybe they got all their hair cut off or something. But it's a little white boy. You can't really see them that well, but you can see. Girl, I'm so confused. Like, girl, no ma'am.
For the best they can, because I don't want you to lose track of them. And do they have shoes on?
No.
Not
that I can see. I can't really see that well.
You're welcome.
Right.
You're welcome. Y'all like that? I had to stop because I like that comment she did. What? Hold on. Gipsy Girl 80. You like how I introduce y'all to YouTubers? Y'all like that? Comment, press 2 if y'all like me introducing y'all to different YouTubers on this platform. Yeah, she is a good one.
Okay, just try to
see
stay,
that well. Girl, don't put me on the jury. Girl, I wish I was in Alabama. Call me, girl. I know I ain't gonna get jury duty. I ain't done no more. But bitch, listen, okay? Girl, I'll be sitting over there breaking a 911 call. Like, girl, what? You can't really see them, but you saw that it was a boy. But you can't really see, but you saw they had on white. You can't really see, but it looked like they got on a diaper. Like, bitch, which one is it? What are we doing?
Eye on them, but the officers are on the way, okay?
Okay, thanks.
Straight back out to Savannah Sapp joining us, WAFF 48 in Bama. Savannah, again, thank you for being with us. Police get there really quickly, but when they get there, they see Carlee's red Mercedes, but they don't. That's Carlee Russel. They don't see Carlee, and the vehicle is still running. No sign of the toddler. What do police find when they get there, Savannah?
Well, they find her purse. It had been left in the passenger seat along with the wig that she had either had on that day or just had with her. She planned to wear. Everything that, was expected to be on her person, except for her phone, was found in that red Mercedes on the side of the road.
Everything except the phone is found. Guys, we're talking about a woman who calls reporting a toddler on the side of the road, but when police get there, there's nothing there. Police immediately begin the search. Could you tell me, let me go to Mike Hatzel joining us, president and founder of Peace River Canine Search and Rescue. You can find him at psar.org. Mike, given that situation, what do police, or what should police do immediately to find not only this woman, Carlee Russel, but the baby?
Well, once they get there and they arrive, of course, they're going to get as many officers as they can. This is a high priority call when it comes in like this. We have children in danger. We have a woman that's calling. They're by the side of the road. Every law enforcement officer in that area is going to take that call and be there as quickly as they can. They're going to start from the off ramp and work their way back up. They're going to try to find the kids, and they're going to try to find her. And then they're going to bring in all the resources they can at this point, because the phone is outside and she's not with the phone and there's no one to be found. Of course, the air assets will come in, the helicopters, and then the canine units will come in, and they'll start tracking to see if they can locate anything in that area.
Mike Hatzel joining us from Peace River Canine and Search and Rescue. Well, Mike, you're exactly correct. Take a listen to our cut 26. This is Chief Dervis with the Hoover PD.
Hoover Police deployed all available assets from the point in the search for Carlee. Additional resources were called in to include our own drone unit, crime scene investigators. Numerous detectives responded to the scene. Throughout the day Friday, officers from surrounded local and federal agencies assisted Hoover Police in the search for Carlee Russel. Officers returned to the scene on 459 to conduct a thorough line search for evidence. K-9 teams from the Jefferson County Sheriff's Department responded to check for any sign of Carlee, the child that she claimed to see, and anything else that could be considered evidence in this case. Those searches all turned up empty.
I created Away Clothing in
there we go.
2018.
Well, I'm not mad. You know what? Keep bringing them commercials. She got to get that money. Go ahead, girl.
So we learn that the police immediately get in touch with T-Mobile to ping the phone in real time. Joining me, Lee Reber, mobile device forensic expert, CEO Oxygen Forensics Inc., author of Mobile Forensic Investigations, and host of, I love this name, Forensic Happy Hour. Lee, thanks for being with us. So we're hearing that LA law enforcement got an immediate ping on Carlee Russel's phone, or at least tried to. How does that work?
Yeah, sure. Generally, the telco company is going to send a signal to the device itself with a response. And so with the phones now, with either GPS enabled or just a standard cell signal, if it's just a cell signal, they can utilize it to triangulate. But with the GPS, nowadays, they can get it within a meter with precise location for that device.
Guys, the Hoover PD and beyond pulling out all the stops, but then they do something that I do all the time. Take a listen to our cut 24.
Data from Carlee's phone, including her Life 360 app, shows that she traveled approximately 600 yards in her vehicle while she was on the phone with 911, stating that she was following a child. 600 yards. That is 6 football fields straight, 600 yards.
Okay. How many times during the day and the night is my family subjected to the ding, 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 where I'm looking for the iPad or the cell phone anything I can find, any way I can find it. And that's what they did here, Cheryl McCollum. They do, it's kind of like it is Life 360. Life 360 can find you if you're in another country. They can find you, of course, if you're in another state. But they do it here, and they see that it goes 600 yards, 6 football fields straight. What does that tell you, Cheryl McCollum?
There was no way a 3 or 4-year-old is walking 600 yards. They're not going to walk 600 football fields while you're just, again, following behind them in a car, not showing care and concern. The other thing that stuck out for law enforcement, because it did for me day one, she's the only person on this highway that saw this child. That's the only 911 call they got.
Yeah, you know,
That's
Cheryl McCollum, I'm a frequent 911 caller. And very often the dispatcher will say, we've already got a car on the way.
Not you a frequent 911 caller. What you mean? You constantly calling 911, Nancy? Who you snitching on? Or is you saying that you constantly listening to the 911 calls? Which one is it?
That's something to say. I want to know, what do you guys think about this so far? Let us know. Press 4 if you want to listen to more of Nancy. Press 7 if you want to hear some phone calls.
Drive a Mack truck through them.
Oh, my Lord. First of all, she never mentions a weapon. She's able to escape multiple times. She says the assailant grabbed her, but she never says he also grabbed the baby. If he's grabbing her with one arm and the baby with the other to get somebody over the fence, how in the world could she not escape then? How in the world does nobody on this highway see any of this happening? No scuffle, no fight, no nothing. She, again, can remember being fed cheese crackers, but not whether or not she was sexually assaulted. She's able to escape multiple times only to be captured again somehow. And she goes from a vehicle to a tractor trailer to some house. So when they finally, don't capture her again for the 4th time, lo and behold, she's in her own freaking neighborhood.
It is amazing that she remembers the cheese crackers, but not her sex attack. But now the family is angry, claiming that Carlee Russel is having to deal with, quote, trauma of people, quote, just making completely false allegations about her. They're angry. I wonder how the Hoover PD feels. Straight to Dr. Sherry Schwartz, forensic psychologist. What is happening, Dr. Sherry?
Well, I think for the family, they need to believe that this happens, because the alternative is they have to believe that Carlee just basically had a complete lack of concern or any regret or remorse about their distress, how this would create distress.
Mack truck through them.
I want to also,
first of all, she never mentions a weapon.
I want to also look at the comments on Fox News and see what they're saying. It says, now that Carlee and her family are basically giving the police, along with all the people who supported and helped them, the middle finger, I think she needs to be charged and serve time for the crime she has committed. Okay, fakes her kidnapping and ends up in prison sentence, plus years of probation and 6 figures worth of court-ordered payments. Carlee, hold my Cheez-Its. Here's the thing. The family has let Carlee make up stories and be selfish her whole life. She lies and has a narcissistic personality. It's time to end this behavior. Enough already. Make her pay for the rescue and the investigation. She's not insane. Carlee knows right from wrong. She chose the latter. This 25-year-old child needs to be taught there are consequences for your actions. Seeing her parents obviously didn't teach her that. All right, so they're getting in her. They're getting on her butt. I'm going to play it one more time. I'm going to open up the phone lines, and then we'll go back and continue the whole thing.
That's true. I could drive a Mack truck through them.
Oh, my Lord. First of all, she never mentions a weapon. She's able to escape multiple times. She says the assailant grabbed her, but she never says he also grabbed the baby. If he's grabbing her with one arm and the baby with the other to get somebody over the fence, how in the world could she not escape then? how in the world does nobody on this highway see any of this happening? No scuffle, no fight, no nothing. She again can remember being fed cheese crackers, but not whether or not she was sexually assaulted. She's able to escape multiple times only to be captured again somehow. And she goes from a vehicle to a tractor trailer to some house to when they finally, don't capture her again for the fourth time. Lo and behold, she's in her own freaking neighborhood.
It is amazing that she remembers the cheese crackers, but not her sex attack. But now the family is angry, claiming that Carlee Russel is having to deal with, quote, trauma of people, quote, just making completely false allegations about her. They're angry. They're angry. I wonder how the Hoover PD feels. Straight to Dr. Sherry Schwartz, forensic psychologist. What is happening, Dr. Sherry?
Well, I think for the family, they need to believe that this happens, because the alternative is they have to believe that Carlee just basically had a complete lack of concern or any regret.
Yeah, that's what she had. So I'm going to go back here.
We've gotten another call.
You're talking about 50 people had to pass that child during that 600-yard stroll.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody else called, especially. Now, here's the other thing. She stated she already had her hazard zone. There is no way in the dark going 70 miles an hour that you saw a baby up ahead with enough time to stop and pull over behind that
Yeah,
child.
I don't know about that, but everything else you said, I agree with. And the moment we heard that, everybody skidded to an abrupt halt. But I could rationalize and explain it. But here's one thing I can't explain away: the Cheez-Its.
Not the Cheez-It.
For ABC 3340.
Hoover Police's new information is raising serious questions about the details of Carlee Russel's disappearance. Police now say that they have not found any evidence of a toddler walking down the interstate, as we are told Carlee reported in her 911 call and subsequent call to a family member. Police also tell us that Carlee bought snacks at the Target on Highway 280 after leaving work. That food wasn't found in her car or with her cell phone and wig, which were discovered at the scene.
Okay, let's just get right down to it. Savannah Sapp, one question. What snacks? I want to know what snacks she got at Target that she took with her chasing this tot. What were the snacks?
According to police, she had bought granola bars and cheese crackers or Cheez-Its.
Okay, so what happened to them? Where are the snacks she just bought? Now,
I've been in and out of therapy with BetterHelp for a few years.
All right, so we got another commercial going on. Just give me a second.
Now, we also know that after her job, where does she work, Savannah Sapp?
Police reports are saying she worked at some spa at the Summit.
What is the Summit?
The Summit is kind of an upscale shopping center in that area, lots of different stores, high traffic area. But she had been working at a spa in that location.
I went to go take a look at the Summit. It's Woodhouse Day Spa. I went to go look at the Summit and walked around. There's every posh outlet. It's not outlet. There's stores that you can think of. Little artisan bakeries where like a cupcake will cost $7 or $8. That kind of place. That's what we're talking about. It's not like she is walking through a high crime area. She works there, leaving there, goes to a tzatziki restaurant, gets food, we think, to take home. That food is still in the vehicle, but the Target snacks are not. What else do we know about what she may have had with her? Take a listen to our Cut 12.
On July 13th at approximately 8:20 p.m., Carlee left work from a business at the Summit. Surveillance video from her place of employment shows Carlee concealed a dark-colored bathrobe, a roll of toilet paper, and other items belonging to the business prior to her departure. She ordered food from Tzatziki's at the Colonnade and traveled there. She then traveled to Target on 280, where she purchased some granola bars and Cheez-Its. From there, she remained in the parking lot at that shopping center until 9:21 p.m. when she drove to I-459. Carlee communicated on her cell phone with individuals known to her while on her path of travel up to the point of calling 911 at 9:34 p.m.
Now, right there, you're hearing again the Hoover PD Chief Nick Dervis trying to make sense of what happened to some of the evidence. Curious. Dr. Sherry Schwartz joining us. Wait, is that Cheryl McCollum? Jump in. Toilet paper? I don't normally stash toilet paper in my bathrobe under my arm when I leave work. But hey, when you start adding up toilet paper, bathrobe, granola bars, Cheez-Its. Okay. Dr. Sherry Schwartz joining us, forensic psychologist specializing in capital mitigation at panthermitigation.com. Literally wrote the book of criminal behavior and where law and psychology intersect. Dr. Sherry Schwartz, why hoard TP, toilet paper, right before you go missing?
Well, it sounds to me like you are planning to be away for a while and not near a bathroom that has toilet paper. That is a really strange thing to take with you unless you think you're going to need it because you're going somewhere where there may not be toilet paper.
Guys, I'm trying to figure out what other evidence we're going to uncover. I want to talk about clues left behind. Savannah Sapp, what can you tell me about computer searches we believe were made by Carlee Russel?
This is something that I believe shocked everyone around this case when we heard it from Hoover PD yesterday during this press conference. When they looked at Carlee's phone records, she had made some really questionable Google searches. She had looked up the movie Taken with Liam Neeson. She had searched, quote,
Girl, Liam Neeson somewhere sitting around like, now how the hell did I get into this? Okay, ask Carlee.
do you have to pay for an Amber Alert? She had also searched what the maximum age is for an Amber Alert. All of these searches raised eyebrows and a lot of suspicion for those who have covered the case and those who have, you know, put a lot of effort into trying to find her.
Okay, take a listen to our cut 32, the Hoover PD chief.
Part of what data includes several internet searches in the days leading up to her disappearance that I think are very relevant to this case. On July 11th at 7:30 a.m., the term, "You have to pay for an Amber Alert" was searched. On July 13th at 1:03 a.m., the day of her disappearance, the term, "How to take money from a register."
All right, so I'm going to play a little bit more and then I'm going to open up the phone lines because I need you guys to call in and let us know what you guys think about all the information that we discussed in this live today.
Caught was searched.
And that's not all. Take a listen to more from Chief Dervis in cut 33.
On July 13th at 2:13 a.m., the day of her disappearance, the term Birmingham bus station was searched. On July 13th, 2:35 a.m., a search for a one-way bus ticket from Birmingham to Nashville was conducted with a departure date of July 13th. On July 13th at 12:10 p.m., a search for the movie Taken, a film about abduction, was conducted. There were two searches related to Amber Alerts on a computer at Carlee's place of employment, including one regarding the maximum age of an Amber Alert.
Okie dokie.
All right. So I just want to give a big shout out to this YouTuber for doing an amazing job of covering this story. Jamaat, that's me. Okay, please go support this young girl. All right. I'm already subscribed to her. She always busting out with good content and she's consistent. Okay. Now, let's bust up open these phone lines. I want you guys to call in to let us know your thoughts about it all. So I put the phone number on the top of the screen. It is 515 605 9737. And if you don't feel like calling in, you can also hit us on the stream. The stream link is at the top of the chat. So feel free to hit that link so you can come on up and so we can hear your thoughts on everything that we discussed in this live today. So while I wait for you guys to call on in, I do have some skits. It looked like some black man was pretending to be Carlee Russel. And I want to know, do you guys want to see these skits? Are you guys interested in seeing the skits that people were portraying? While we wait, press 1 if you want to see the skits. Press 4 if you don't want to see the skits. Jamie. Okay, Jamie. I'm sorry. Jamie, it's me. Thank you, girl. Thank you, girl. Her name is Jamie. Jamie, that's me. Shit. Thank you. Who said that? Who said that? Who? Vanessa. Vanessa, thank you, child. Vanessa, you know how I can get. Okay. Vanessa, thank you for that. Jamie. Okay. I hope they from TikTok. I don't know where they from. Okay, but I'm gonna put it on the flow so you guys can see what they're doing out here, how they're pretending to be Miss Russell. Let me put it up here. Here we go. Y'all ready? So while we're waiting on the people to call, we're gonna remove for a second. We're gonna remove it. Stop screen. We're gonna add. So I'm gonna pop it up here so you guys can see it. Do you guys see it right now? Okay. All right. So let's go with this one.
Yes, it's a toddler out here on the freeway. Is there any way you can send anybody? Because I'm scared for her. Please, somebody come help. Hey, yeah, I called him. Can you see my hazard lights? Yeah, I'm right here. Look, I don't know how long it's gonna take for them to get here, so don't be asking all these damn questions. Just make sure you right there when I get there, goddamn. Because I'm right here on I-459. It ain't gonna take them that long to get here. So just make sure you right there. Yeah, I'm putting a wig on my seat right now. Just hold on. I gotta make sure like something happen. Shit. I'm saying, you know it ain't gonna take them long to get there. They right around the damn corner. Tracy shit. Hold on, can't forget my damn.
I know I better not get in trouble for this damn music they got in the background.
Oh, hold on. Did you get my snacks and shit? Yes, I got your damn snacks. Now chill out. Shit. Here I come.
Hey.
What?
Have you?
Put some damn clothes on. What the hell this? I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't trying to see all that. Put some clothes on. Put some damn clothes on. I don't want to see no nakedness. Put some clothes on. I'm afraid to see what I'm gonna see next.
Hello? Yeah, I'm in a damn neighborhood. You should never drop me off at the goddamn gas station. I didn't want to go to the goddamn gas station. You want somebody to see me? I'm already damn running. The lady was rubbing my hair. I heard the baby crying. They was taking pictures. No sexual activities. Man, I can't believe I done did this shit. God damn it. Fuck. I've been looking for her ass. I don't know where the hell she at. I got those.
Damn!
Hey, I'm home. Where the hell you been?
I'm a dad. Where the hell you been?
Y'all gonna let me in? Yeah. Come on. Come on, thank you.
Well, where the hell did you come from?
All right, so that is some of the clips that's going around, guess by the same dude. Okay, so I hope y'all enjoy that little treat. You know, I know that's what y'all like. I ain't laugh. And I didn't laugh. You know, I don't want to be a spoiler. Feel free to call in. Let us know. Okay, we got a caller. We got a caller. I'm looking in the comment section. GG not impressed. I'm sure not, Kimberly. I didn't giggle, not one bit. It was not funny to me. This is too funny. My face is hurting. Well, I'm glad you laugh at Maple. Maple, I'm glad. Maybe I'll start showing some more funny skits since y'all like that. Calling from 803. You're live on the air, 803.
Yes, hi.
Hey, girl.
Can you hear me?
Uh-huh.
Hey, this is my first time calling into a show ever, okay? So
Shout
I gotta
out.
get this off my chest, okay?
Get it out that chest.
Listen, from the very beginning, when her mom and her and the dad was on that Today Show, the quote that they pulled, she's not in a good state. Okay. From right there, from right when I heard that and I saw how they was using it, I feel as though that they was trying to build a case for mental health, mental illness, and that sort of thing. I feel like they were just kind of using that and trying to see where people were going to go. Okay. And I'm so happy that it seems like our community are not giving her a pass with the whole mental illness thing because, I mean, I'm pretty sure there are people out there who may be going through things or dealing with certain issues, and they're not out there planning their own kidnapping cases or whatnot.
Right.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm
And
here.
as far
I'm
as
here.
as far as the boyfriend goes, I don't think it would be a stretch to consider that maybe he's trying to backtrack. Maybe there's a reason he's trying to backtrack. Like, okay, y'all stop, bullying her and this and that. I just think that there's something there, and I just wonder if maybe the family is pressuring him, or if he is perhaps worried about some sort of backlash, or I just don't know. I just think there's just something weird about that. I think there's something weird about that. How like all of a sudden now he's like, trying to show support and be the supportive boyfriend and this and that. I mean, I don't know.
Well, hold on. Ain't nobody say he a
Something's just not-
boyfriend now. He just feels sorry for her. Yeah, he's still out for the
yes,
taking.
ma'am.
Yeah, they sliding
Yes,
the
yes,
DMs
ma'am.
now.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am. I understand. And when I said boyfriend, I meant it more as how I guess when people were making when people refer to that whole situation,
Yeah.
they just say like her boyfriend. But however, like those text messages and all those things that were exposed, it at the time it just seems like they were on and off, and that maybe they weren't a couple, because the fact that he was off with another woman and all this. So it's just like, you just don't know. And then the fact that in her text message, when she was going off that girl, and she was just like, well, I'm rich, you're poor.
Well, really?
Your whole
That's what
family
she
should be
did.
touched.
That's what she did. What's your name?
You remember in the text message?
Yeah. Okay, you
that
don't
was
want to
shared
give your
on
name?
TikTok?
You don't want to give your name, 803?
Ma'am.
I say you don't want to give your name. That's okay. You don't got to give me a name. I didn't want to call you a number again. But she get mad.
Oh.
She get, what's up? You got it? Okay. So
I'm referencing the text message.
Right.
The text messages that was on TikTok.
Right.
And I was saying her character.
So she
the
get
fact that she
mad.
was sitting there threatening that woman.
Well, shit.
Yeah,
If
it's
I'm gonna slide in his DMs and see if she come for me. How about that? You think she gonna come?
That's so funny.
I'm gonna slide in, and I want her ass to come for me. Put her on the floor, Carlee. Call in. I'm gonna slide in your man's DM, girl. You
So
think
funny.
she gonna
Well,
say
I mean-
something? Shit.
Well, that's just my little rant. That's my 2 cents. I mean, I just think it's just a messed up situation that she did that and hurt a lot of people. Seems like a lot of people were truly invested, into finding her and hoping that she was okay. So
Yeah, she should have come out
Anyway.
and apologized, right? Say, I'm sorry, you guys.
yes, ma'am.
Yeah, she ain't say she's
Yeah.
sorry at all, did she?
No, ma'am. But I mean, I really hope that they don't let her off. I mean, I hope she pays for what she does, of what she did.
Hmm.
And
She's sticking to the
hopefully it'll be a
lie.
learning lesson. Yeah. Oh, last thing, this listen, I don't think that she's mentally ill. I'm sorry. They need to give that up.
Yeah.
They need to give that up.
But you know, I don't
Yeah.
think they ever said that she was special needs. People was just wondering, is she going to use that as an excuse in order to scapegoat the situation? But I have not heard her or her family ever once say she was special needs.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah. No, you're absolutely right. And yeah. But you know how the outrage are just like, oh, well, people go through things, and that's true. But like you said, her parents didn't come out and say that she had anything. So it's like, why people just run with the whole mental illness thing? It's just like, well, it's not confirmed, so let's not label. And even if she was, there's no excuse. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
They giving special
if that's
needs
gonna be
people
her.
a bad reputation. Yeah, she's giving special needs people a bad reputation. What about them as a community? Y'all can't just be throwing people in communities now. Shit. Special needs, shit, they exclusive. You can't just be one of them. All right. Well, I thank you so much for calling in. Appreciate that. We're going to go on to our next caller. Calling from 708. Put it on the flow. Let us know. What's your thoughts about all this?
Well, yes, ma'am. I know for a fact that Carlee is lying. People who suffer from mental illness have open hallucinations. And what I mean by that is, if she saw a baby on the road, she would have saw a baby before that. She would not have gone online to look things up. She would have been telling her mother and father and everyone around her, oh, somebody's coming after me. She would have had extreme paranoia long before this happened. Mentally ill people act on, they're broken in a certain way, and it's so sad and tragic, but they act on emotional lack of, they have lack of self-control, it's impulse, due to actual and real life psychological, emotional, or sexual trauma.
Yeah.
So what she's doing is just completely, blatantly horrible. And the only field that studies narcissism is psychology. So if anything, she's a lazy narcissist who's entitled, whose parents helped create a monster. And if they won't accept it, it's because they're in denial of their behavior that helped create the monster their daughter is for doing this. And the thing is, look at how, as much racial tension as we've had in the United States, and look at, we just got a victory for Ahmaud Arbery being killed. How dare she do something like that in the South? Okay? We just got Trump out. What is her problem? She does something like that. The community comes together.
Well, I know the
all fairness
problem
and
is.
kindness
I know
to
the
look
problem.
for her.
I know the problem.
And then, like, wait, and the fact that Black women are, and girls are the most abused and human trafficked women in the United States, secondary to immigrants, you know? Look at Diamond and Tiana Bradley. We may never know what happened to them. And their mother probably knows something based off of all things. But the fact that she did that, cried wolf, considering what Malcolm X said, the most disrespected woman in the United States is the Black woman. She just helped add insult to injury. And her parents, they're trying to set it up like, oh, hey, she's traumatized. That's like saying, oh, I'm a survivor of my own bullshit. No, she's traumatized because the lies she told for attention, the lies she told to control whomever didn't work. It backfired. She didn't expect it to get this out of hand. There was something she wanted that she didn't get her way. And again, narcissists, they go to the extreme to just get the satisfaction of having their way, or the option of controlling others to have their own way.
Yeah.
So she knew what she was doing. She planned that. She thought she was so smart. And watch this. Watch what I do. Yeah, you search from your own personal phone. You have a history of harassing others through text messaging. I mean, if she was so smart, she would have used a VPN and DuckDuckGo or something. Nope. A mentally ill person wouldn't even openly look. They were like, how do I know if someone followed me? How do I know if I'm being gang stalked? That's a mentally ill person. A mentally ill person, most mentally ill people in their lowest of lows cry out for help some kind of way. There was no paranoia previous to this. And she was accused for stealing from her job. So it's like, oh, I'm getting found out. The worst thing that can happen to a narcissist is to be found out for all their things, everything they done. Her parents are in denial. They don't want to accept the fact of everything. So, oh, our daughter's, she's having problems. Oh, something's wrong. She just needs support and help. No, she doesn't. She needs her ass kicked. She needs to be thrown in a center. Well, actually, mentally ill people who can't help themselves. Oh, she has problems. Yes, she's our biggest problem.
Yeah. Now, when you say, why would she do this? And you guys just had a victory, the black people and stuff. I feel like sometimes people don't see themselves in other black people, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, I
people,
understand that because sometimes that can be generational. It can be social, economic. It can be, oh, well, I'm not American black. I'm Haitian. I'm black from, I'm, Haitian American. I'm Haitian. I'm from Haiti. I'm from Africa. I'm from Europe, and I'm black. I understand that, but basic common sense and decency, like the enormity, like. So now, what happens when there's an actual missing black woman now?
She's
Well,
not gonna
we're
care.
gonna wait and
She's
see.
not gonna care because that's
Right,
not
that's
her.
the thing.
She doesn't
cried
identify.
wolf and she
She
messed it up
doesn't.
with
Yeah,
real
she
victims.
doesn't relate to that.
But that goes beyond. That's not mental illness. Again, you don't. I mean, come on.
Yeah, but I don't think nobody is saying that she has it except for people out in the comment section. She haven't came out and said it, nor has her family said that she suffers
Now, okay, and to
from
be fair,
special
I saw in the comment
needs.
section some people say, "Oh no, you can't diagnose, and no two mentally ill people act alike." Okay, I have a book recommendation. The Sociopath Next Door breaks down narcissists to a T. She fits every single, all her actions. Not only that, just say by chance, because we know in the black community, everybody got that one uncle or auntie that's a little she crazy. That mental illness gets disregarded in the black community. Oh, just pray it away. Oh, you'll be okay. You ain't nothing wrong with you. Just say her parents were in denial about it. Well, now they should face the problem and face the music of not getting her help in time. And that's a wild. Just if they refuse, like if there is any history or even the teachers know saying, hey, she might have mental illness, look into this, and they refuse, okay, hold them accountable and her. But again, and why? Okay, if she's okay, why not have her psychologically evaluated? Why not take a lie detector test? She can take a voice stress analyzer test. They can again, they have different types of lie detector tests to measure frequency.
Yeah,
if someone
but
is lying.
it's no need
So
to.
there's a way
It's
to-
no need to do it because she does not claim to be special needs.
Right, but this is the court can require it. They can make it mandatory if they pursue legal action. And just say, oh, I'm not mentally ill. But if her parents, oh, she's mentally ill. If she's prosecuted, that's all we need to know. They're just all full of it. They know their daughter.
Dub,
Whether
who
they
you
want to
talking
admit it or not,
about?
they know
Dub, hold on. Dub, who you talking about? You drive. Who the hell? Who you talking about? Go ahead. $702? $708?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Okay. No, I get that. I'm speaking from experience. I can't give out personal, but I worked with people who suffer from special needs and people who are mentally and emotionally traumatized, people who have certified across pretty much everything in the DSM-V5. And nothing she said or exhibited so far. as much as people in the comment section may have an opinion, I respect their opinion. No, she's lying. And this is harmful to Black women, the Black community, the mentally ill people. I mean, she just literally just threw a grenade at everybody and their struggles and their problems and their need for help. Because now when someone comes up missing, well, let's just wait and see. And again, if you're talking about, oh, I'm rich and I'm this and I'm okay, Kanye. We know he's mentally ill, but he still has narcissism. We can tell when it's Kanye having a breakdown versus Kanye being on Kanye's own. The narcissism he suffers from. And again, she refused help or her parents refused help on her behalf, if they ever attempted to diagnose her, then all of them should pay. If they're going to defend her in that regard, oh, well, she made a mistake and oh, now she's traumatized. Let them all go to jail. Let them all pay the money back.
All right. Well, I thank you, 708, for putting it on the floor and letting us know. Dub, I don't want to get into it with you. Okay. I'm trying to be nice and calm on these phone lines, because I'm always yelling and stuff. So I was trying to be nice and, calm, I was letting people talk. And y'all always talking about I'm over talking people. I was trying to do something new. Okay. Dub, please don't push me. Calling from 718. You're live on the air. 718.
Hey, Gigi.
Hey, girl. How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing well, thank you. How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. Sounds and looks like the chat's doing well, too. Blessed Sunday to everybody. Thank you for taking my call, Gigi. Like
yes.
Many of us, I've been following this narrative for 10 days. And it's been a bit much. But I really want to focus on the mother here. I have issues with mommy. As for Carlee, I have had a great deal of compassion for her. I still do. I think she's in a lot of trouble. I don't know anything about mental health in terms of terminology and diagnosis. But from what she has done, and yes, I believe she has done things that have been illegal and immoral, and be damned with all of that stuff about, what they believe from the Bible. I know the believers know that what was spoken was not true. However, back to mommy. Her mother was quoted in one of these articles about how the family, was not going to be bullied into giving more information about her case. I would have given that some level of respect had she not incorporated all of Hoover, most of the southern states, all the media to get out here and search for her daughter. I think it's a great disservice that her mother is blocking the way for the daughter to make the choice to come forward. So my opinion is that mom should be charged for aiding and abetting, as well as daddy. And I think daddy needs to pay full restitution. They allegedly got money. Let them pay back Hoover, Alabama for all of their money, the FBI, the Secret Service, and everybody else. I think Carlee should get mandated mental therapy help, intensive mental therapy help. She should be someplace for maybe 6 months to a year getting herself well. And I think her mother, since she feels so righteous and she feels that folks are speaking all these lies and telling all these untruths and so forth and so on, should be absolutely charged, aiding and abetting, not cooperating with law enforcement, and they should go to the house and serve the warrant for an arrest and take the three of them out to the jail.
All right. Put it on the floor. All right. Thank you, caller, so much. We're going to let you go at this time. If you guys pause, I'm going to think y'all over. Y'all done talking? Okay, let's call in. Calling from 205. You're live on the air. 205. 205. Hello, 205. Okay, 205.
Yes.
Girl.
Can you hear me?
205. Yeah, I'm back.
Can
Talk
you
to
hear
me.
me?
Yes, put it on the flow, 205.
Okay.
Put it on the flow.
Yes, yes, ma'am. Well, I'm from Hoover, Alabama as well, and this case has just hurt my heart because Hoover Police Department is notorious for known for certain things, right? But they did show up and show out. She has messed with the wrong police department. This police department, somebody stole something from our mall from Chicago, like bust into our Louis Vuitton store and stole some Louis Vuittons and went back to Chicago. Hoover Police Department chased them down and got them purses back. So I'm like, why would you play with Hoover? Hoover, oh my gosh. So it's just embarrassing because like she didn't like they when he came out with that purple suit on and mall suit, I was like, they gonna eat her up alive because they use resources. Other people could have needed the help while they looking for her while she is somebody's trunk eating some cheese. You don't do stuff like that. Like I don't know what's going on with her, but she messed with the right everybody in Alabama in that area right there. No, Hoover don't play.
Well, she know it too. She know it.
Yes, she don't know it now.
Yeah, so she's gonna go to jail. She's gonna go to jail.
Yeah.
Why haven't she been to jail yet? If Hoover don't play.
Because they filed charges. They already broke into the phone. They probably they already unlocked the phone without probably court orders, but they had already. That's how they knew everything was in the phone. I'm like, why would you do this? It's other ways to do other stuff. And then we need an award because she stressed us out. I mean, she need to pay us because she stressed us out. We looking for her in the woods and stuff like that. First of all, she crazy going in the woods. We still got woods and
I want to know. Hold on, caller.
stuff.
Hold on. I want to know. Do you guys want to go to her neighborhood? Do you guys want to go on Carlee Street? Do you guys want to go on the corner of Carlee Street? If you guys do, I will take you guys there in a couple of minutes. If you guys want to see video footage from Carlee Street and hear what the neighbors got to say, press 3. If you want to continue with the callers, press 7. Okay, go ahead, caller.
Yeah, and that's the last thing. I just want to thank you for letting everybody voice their opinion because my daughter, she goes to school down that way too. All the college kids were scared because they thought somebody was out trying to kidnap every white man. They saw they called it every 18-wheeler. They thought somebody was going to kidnap them. And I was like, this grown woman did this. And I gave her the benefit of the doubt. I thought maybe she was in nursing school and she got stressed out and she went over the edge. Nursing school can stress you out. So I thought maybe she did that, but then every day if something new come out, I was like, she gonna be under the Hoover Police Department jail.
All right, caller. We thank you. We're gonna let you go. Calling from 404. You're live on the air. 404.
709-4916.
Girl, why would you say your full number on the air?
Oh, I'm okay because I'm out there already, so it's okay, Miss Gigi.
Yeah, but I don't want that. That's a liability on me.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I just wanted to make sure it was me because I didn't know if other people called, so I'm really sorry. Really sorry. Okay. Okay, well, I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. And I'm not going to say much, but I do have to say this. I did my investigation on what's really going on. And I already have let people know, and it's being aired already. So we have to do our homework. I can't talk too much. I'm going to talk so you can understand. But you have to have an eye and an ear to see for what I'm about to say. This is further than Carlee B of what's going on. It's not about Carlee B. It's bigger than Carlee B, and it's going to be tonight.
Hold on, Cardi B. This is about Carlee. You mean Carlee?
Carlee Russell.
Yeah,
Carlee
I
Russell.
thought you said Cardi B.
I'm sorry because I'm dealing with another case with her too. I'm sorry. Yeah,
Who
Carlee
are you?
Russell.
Who are you? Are you somebody I should know?
I do my investigations and I let the people know what's going on. I'm a content too. I just don't go on air, but I share my content. I let them view it, and if they feel it's right, they put it out. So tonight is going to be air again.
You got
It was
behind the
air
scene
again.
footage?
I got it. Yeah, I can send it to you so I can show you what's really going on. I can send it
Well,
to
okay,
you
well, tell it.
directly like I sent.
Tell it.
So you and I can up and we can talk, and then you look at it and then you tell me. But I'm telling you right now, y'all get off Carlee because it's not about Carlee. This is much bigger than Carlee. And just remember that this caller said it's not about Carlee, and I promise you it's not about Carlee. It don't got nothing to do with Carlee. This is bigger than Carlee Russell. It really is. And I proved it. And if y'all want to see it tonight, it will be on air again.
Well, no, just
my
tell it
content
right
is-
now. No, let's just tell it. Let me see. Give me a taste of it, and I can see if I want to shout you out or not. Give me a taste. What's going on?
Okay, hold on. Let me pull it up. Hold on. Where can I
You
send
can.
it to you?
No, you just tell it a little bit. Just tell it a little bit, child.
Oh, you want me to tell you?
Yeah.
You want me to tell you?
If
Okay,
it's
well,
not
this is about
disrespectful, if it ain't disrespectful, if it ain't
No, it's not
vulgar,
disrespectful. But
I don't
allegedly
want to
of
hear
what we
nothing
put
vulgar
together
either.
and to prove, huh?
I don't want to hear nothing vulgar.
I didn't say nothing vulgar. I
Okay.
said trafficking.
Oh, okay.
That's not vulgar, right? That's why I didn't want to say nothing. I wanted to send it to you so you can look at it. And my content is legit, and it's proven that it's not about Carlee. This is about trafficking. That little girl's crying for help. And we have the evidence, and we put a whole thing together, and we showing it to people, and they are seeing it, and they are agreeing. Okay, these are kids that are being
Okay, got it.
trafficked and
So,
taken out.
so you believe Carlee is not lying? Do you think Carlee is lying?
Carlee is crying out for help, and this is the only way.
Got
she's
it.
doing
Okay,
it.
let me ask that
to see the
question again.
video.
Let me ask that question again. Yes or no? Is Carlee Lee Russell lying about being taken out of here, kidnapped? Is she lying? What are your thoughts?
Yes, ma'am. She's lying because she was trying to prove a point. She can't go directly. When kids are kidnapped, did you see today what happened on the news? A little girl wrote a letter on the window to show the people, help me. They can't say directly what's going on. So she's going indirect, the movie Taken. Do you understand? The movie Taken, the two little girls, KK and Dakota, they also in the trafficking thing. They've been trafficking. And we have proof to show. We got it all put together in the
Okay.
video.
All right,
And,
well, send it to me
so just
and
so you
I'll
know,
look at it. All right.
Okay.
All right. Child, that sounds like another conspiracy theorist. Calling from 929. You're live on the air. 929.
Hello?
Hey, girl, what's up?
Hello?
Yeah?
What's up? All right, let me turn my TV on.
Yeah, turn it off.
Okay, so yes, at first, I believe the whole story, but secondly, once they came out with the information, I do believe that it was a hoax. But at the same time, some of the arguments that people was making, saying that they never heard about a roost, about a child, that's because, remember, a lot of people who get kidnapped don't get recovered. And if they do get recovered or found, they're not alive. So we don't know what happened to lead to their abduction or how they became unalive. So it's a possibility because with all these people going missing, children included, especially with these 80-something thousand immigrant children missing, it's a possibility that they are using children to lure people into this type of situation. Not to say it happened to her, but not to say it haven't happened to anyone.
Yeah, but we're talking about her. This is a case surrounded by Carlee.
What I'm saying is, I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about the argument some people is making, saying that they never heard about it. Maybe you never heard about a child being
Hold
used
on.
as a ploy
929.
because that person never survived.
929. We have yet to talk about that on this moment, this channel. We've been talking about.
She said it was a child who abducted
arrested her.
Is
They said
Carlee?
it was a child who she was trying to help.
It
So
was a
what if that
fake.
happened
It
to
was a
other
fake. It
people?
was no toddler. It was no toddler.
I
She just made
understand
it
that,
up.
Gigi. Like I said, once the police
Right.
came out with their investigation and they Google searches, I do agree it was a whole hoax. But at the same
Yeah, we
time, that's not
understand.
to say
It
that they are not
happens.
using children to
Yeah,
lure
okay.
people.
Okay, we're not saying that. That is never the case. That is a whole different topic. That is a whole different jar of worms.
What
We're
I'm
talking
saying is
about
you just
Carlee
saying that
and
they
her
never
lying.
heard of that situation. You probably never heard of that situation
Okay.
because the person who was lured that way probably didn't survive it.
Okay, but we're not talking about that on here.
Well, we need to.
Nancy did not talk
Well, we
about
need
that.
to, because I believe it's happening with all them
Okay,
children who got
okay, but
missing.
that's a different
All
topic.
these black people
That
who got missing, we don't know how they was
that's
able
a
to
different
be lured.
topic. Okay, that's a different topic. All right. So I did want to continue to stay the focus on Carlee. I did not want to get distracted with different other topics. So I do want to pull this up. I'm going to take a break from the calls. And you guys said you guys wanted to go to Carlee neighborhood, right? So I did some research and I came across this YouTuber, and I would love to shout him out. Since you guys love me shouting out YouTubers, that might be my thing, shouting out YouTubers. Now, he is on Carlee's block, and he's going to talk to us about what he's seen, okay? All right, so let's go here. Do you guys see? All right. So this is JLR Investigates. He's a media outlet, and he is covering the Carlee Russel case, and he is doing a great job. He's in Alabama on the floor covering her case. Okay. Shout out to him. Support his channel.
Athens Trim Lane. Carlee Russel. Her vehicle was found just over there behind these neighborhood homes right here. But I got some new information I want to share with everyone. And I just spoke to a neighbor down at the end of the street, which is a cul-de-sac. Let me tell you exactly where I'm at first.
All right, so you see exactly where he's at, and he's such a good YouTuber. He's showing you guys the map. You guys see Carlee's car. You see that's on Highway 459. And then you see him, and that is where Carlee lives. So you guys can see where she pulled over until, her house, right in her neighborhood. Did you guys get that? Did you guys know she pulled over very close in her neighborhood? Did you guys know that? They said, I've been following this YouTuber. Ain't he good? Ain't he good, Sonia? Ain't he good? And you see, I support everybody. I support everybody. White, black, gay, straight, trans, non-trans. I support everybody. As long as you're respectful, you got common sense. Okay? That's all I ask for is respect. Let's go.
So I spoke to a neighbor down there that was trimming trees. Didn't interview him, didn't record him. Looked like a father and son right at the end. And I asked them, I showed my media badge, and I said, excuse me, sir, I am covering the Carlee Russel case. Has authorities come around here? Are you familiar with the case? Has authorities come around here maybe looking for surveillance or talking to neighbors? And he said, yes. He said, yes. He said, absolutely. And he said, the police went from door to door around this neighborhood, door to door, asking neighbors if they seen or heard anything. So it's very, very interesting because her vehicle was found just over there, just on the other side of these trees on I-459, a little bit down a little bit. But it makes you wonder. Did Carlee get picked up somewhere around here? Did someone come and pick her up, or did she get into a vehicle around here? Neighbor told me this, and then he said, go to the mayor, go to the police. They know. He said, they know. He said, the people around here are not crazy. So I said, do you think it was a kidnapping hoax? And he said, I'm not going to say that.
Oh, when I tell you the neighbors are so smart, and I love neighbors like this. Did you guys catch it? He asked him, do you think this was a kidnapping hoax? And the neighbor said, I'm not going to say that. The neighbor made sure they did not get involved, because could you imagine if the neighbor said, hell yeah, that was a hoax? That would have been an uproar. That would have started so much shit. And I love how they do shit. You know what I'm saying? I love it. I love how they, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say that. I love it. So, ooh, I'm getting some, what? Y'all showing me some love today? Thank you, Carla donated $10. Thank you. Thank you, Brittany donated $2, $10. I love you, Judy. Thanks for all you do. Thank you, Brittany. I really appreciate that. Jay is a stalker homemade media badge. Well, he's doing the good works out here in these streets. Carlee has people defending her. Yes, she does. The caller name is Jay from the other night told us there was a neighbor on the other side of those trees. Black should have stayed out of it until all the information was brought out. Nobody does this but us. And for what? I am familiar with the area. I know that if mental health is a possibility, there's possible that Carlee will be entered. Well, you know, they never said that yet. Let's give a big old shout out to Miss Unique donating $20. Thank you for all the hard work, Judy. Thank you. And I appreciate that. I appreciate that for realizing a real one. Okay. I love y'all and I appreciate it. And I'm always going to be here for y'all. I ain't going nowhere. I'm single. I don't got no man. I don't got no friends. Shit, y'all all I got. Y'all all I got, baby. Let's continue on. Y'all is all I got. Let's go.
No, we said the authorities no. So that's very, very interesting new news that I got. Wish I could have recorded him. Didn't have my recorder on, unfortunately, but he lives at the end. If you look on the map, there's a circle right here. It goes to a cul-de-sac, and you know, her vehicle is found right there. Did she come through the woods and navigate through the neighborhoods here? Now, let me take you to the front of the neighborhood. I'm going to take you to the front of the neighborhood. Going in here, I'm going to show you there's surveillance cameras there, and then I'm going to navigate through, and I'm going to go like one of these homes right down here is the exact spot where her car is, like on the other side. I'll show you around the neighborhood. Check this out. All right, so this is Sulphur Springs.
Girl, he is taking us in the neighborhood. Do you hear me? He is taking us in the neighborhood. Oh, can you imagine? One day I might be a YouTuber like this, y'all. One day when I get out in these streets, I may take y'all out in the streets and we can do some things like this. You know what I mean? I think that'd be nice. But you know, I can't do this live. I'm going to have to videotape it and upload it. I can't be live out here in these streets.
You could see there is surveillance at that traffic light. Now, this will take you right to... We're going to go
Seem like he kind of speeding. He need to slow down.
to the road, because this is going to be the road coming up here. Right where Atkins Trim Boulevard, about to turn onto Atkins Trim Boulevard.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto Atkins Trim Boulevard.
People suspect that Carlee could have got picked up around here with an awaiting vehicle as she hops the fence. But I'm going to take you to the exact location where her car was.
Turn right onto Atkins Trim Boulevard, then your destination will be on the right.
That's right by...
Let's get to the location.
Parallel.
Your destination is on the right.
Now the destination is not here, but it's up here. It's quite possible.
That's a long ass walk. I'm not walking
So
on
let me
it.
know what you think. I am in this neighborhood. Those were the only people I've really seen outside, and I actually spoke to another neighbor around that corner down there and asked her who was planting, and this is what she said. Today. So obviously you heard about the Carlee Russel case, right? The Carlee Russel case. Have you heard about the girl that car was found on the side of the road? So it happened right there, like on the other side of these homes here. So I'm wondering, right, because I'm covering the case, I'm wondering if authorities or police have come down this street here talking to neighbors or asking if any...
Ain't that some slick shit? You don't even know when you being recorded. Ain't that something? So when I'm out here in these streets and I'm talking to people, you know, some niggas and things, what I keep it on record and I just put the phone down. Oh God. Oh God. I'll be so damn mad if somebody recorded me and then I hear my voice pop up on the damn YouTube. Oh my God. Oh, that ain't right, y'all. Y'all can't just be recording people and the people not knowing that you recording them. Oh, that ain't right.
Neighbors around here might have surveillance, or so they never came down this road. Okay, or at least didn't come to you. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
Oh, she was white.
Her. Now that's interesting. So I had my phone down. She said the cops didn't even speak to her. So neighbor around the corner there, right where her car was actually found, said no authorities went there, but the neighbors down here at the end of this cul-de-sac says that they did. Very, very interesting information. I am out in the field covering this case. Subscribe to my channel, hit the notification button. Did Carlee Russel come out of the woods here? Did she come out of the woods in this general area? So
shit, that's all I gotta do, y'all, is go outside in these streets, get in the middle of the street and say, did she come out? Did she come out of here? Look at these hoes. Look at that hoe. Oh, maybe I should go down to the hostro. We always talking about these hoes and sluts. Y'all think I should go down to the hostro? Look at that hoe. How much, shawty? How much? How much you made tonight, girl? Oh shit. Ooh. Talk to me. Talk to me. Now that y'all go, ooh, I get dragged. They're gonna say I'm exploiting the hoes. I'm exploiting the prostitutes. I shouldn't exploit them. They are a sacred community. Let's give a big old thank you to Shantae donating $5. Thank you. You know, no, not Carlee came out. So let's go back to the callers. I just wanted to show that to you guys. Let's get some more likes. Stop that. Present, share, window. Okay, add the phone number sheet up here. All right. So calling from 901. You're live on the air, 901.
Hi, Gigi.
Hey, girl. What's up?
Ain't nothing. Hey, chat. Thank y'all for donating to this lady. She really deserves it after that much.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Gigi, I feel comfortable enough to tell you, you talked to somebody who actually came out of a mental institution, and I'm a year clean and I'm all good.
Congratulations.
As far as for someone, thank you. As far as for someone who had to come from that type of environment and seeing what is being displayed right now, I really feel very bad about a situation, something even close to this, because we really do have to think about the missing women out here. I used to be running out, doing a lot. And my mom said, hey, if you want to go and, get lost, honestly, I can't help you when somebody catch you. And she was right. She can't help me when somebody actually really want to come and snatch me up. That's it. And coming out of the city I'm in, y'all, I'm in Memphis. This is crazy out here. So you'll never be safe nowhere. It's the fact that me being a 24-year-old woman now, she got to get her act together. And we really can't be coddling and holding these habitual liars. In my opinion, she's a habitual liar. But I really do hope that she does get a person that can sit her down and have a conversation with her like that about it, because it's that important now. And in 2023, we never know what's really going to happen.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a scary situation. And I really do hope that she does get the help that she needs.
Yeah, I hope so too. All right. Well, I thank you so much, caller. Calling from 678. You're live on the air, 678.
Hey, Gigi.
Hey.
I am from Alabama, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And I am just disgusted with this because, you know, just the way it all happened. I'll be honest with you. When I initially seen it on everybody's timeline on Facebook, I was like, nah, How he gonna get her in the baby? Where the baby? Why ain't nobody talking about the baby?
Because it ain't no baby. Ain't no baby.
There is no baby.
There's no baby.
And you know, a lot of women in Alabama will just go emotional crazy over me, and they do it. I'm just going to be honest. But so that's exactly what happened. She got in her emotions, and she wanted to do anything necessary to bring him back. You know what I mean? And that's just the way it happens. And not just in Alabama. I'm sure a lot of other people do it too. But I can speak for Alabama. And they'll just do anything. I'm pregnant. Oh, my mama passed. My mama said anything to get that man back. They would do it. And that's exactly what she did. But I'm so glad that it backfired on her. Because, you know, when I seen his page being scrubbed, I was like, go ahead. Now, that's what I need to see. Because you got to let her know that you're not a fool. You're not playing her games. And just like you said, she's an habitual liar. She is, and her mother knows. And just like they said, this is not the first time. People that went to school with her have been seen saying that this is not the first time she did that. So, you know, she did it before, and she got away with it then.
What did she do before? What did she do before?
She's lied about different little things, you know.
Like what?
You know, just like, I can't say, but I've heard.
Okay, can you tell me what you heard? What have you heard?
I heard that she had lied about different things.
But they haven't told you the things she lied about?
They said little things. That's what they said. They said little things.
I wish you would have asked them, what is the little things? But okay, come on.
Well, I mean, I wasn't on live with them. I was just listening to them. And
I
was in the hospital, so I wasn't trying to get deep, get on.
They need me on the scene.
Yeah. But, you know, just to say that she's done it before, and I believe that, because this did, you know, a big old lie like this just didn't just come up, just regurgitated up. It don't work like that. You tell little lies. Oh, I didn't get that. No, did you get the $10? No, I didn't get that 10. You know, that's how this actually starts small and it just blows up. So I do believe that she's done it before. She's lied before. Is what I'm saying. She's lied before. Her mother is just it's a cover-upper, and her dad just sit back and look like he don't know what to say, you know, because he's afraid to say, you know, do any type of discipline, because the mom is the man in the house. You can see that. First of all, the mom is the man. She rules the house. So if she say we're gonna stand behind Carlee, we're gonna stand behind Carlee. That's just the way it is. That's all I have to say.
All right. Well, I thank you so much. And let's give a big old shout out to Kimberly. Kimberly donated to us $10. Love you, Gigi. Thank you for all you do. Thank you so much, Kimberly. That means a lot. It sure does. And I'm always seeing you in the comment section, Kim. Calling from 609. You're live on the air, 609.
Hi, Gigi.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing well.
I love your show.
Thank you.
Okay, so Gigi, I want to throw this out there to the chat because, you know, we always seem to be getting surprised by things that are happening. So I want to throw this out there to the chat and see what they think about this.
Okay.
How about what if nothing happens to her?
You said, what if nothing happens to her?
Yeah, what if she doesn't have to pay any consequences? Like let's just say they say, okay, you have to pay restitution, and the parents go ahead and give the money, whatever they say it costs for them to search, and they don't do anything to her. No charges, no nothing.
So she's saying, what would you guys do? How would you guys react? What would I do? I'll just give it up to God, let him handle it. What would you do?
Do you think it's a possibility? Do you think it's a possibility?
I think anything is possible.
Mm-hmm.
Shantae donated $5. It said, thank you, Gigi. You're one of a kind. Oh, thank you. I'm one of one. You heard what Beyonce say. So
that's true.
Do you want her to go to jail or you don't want her to go to jail?
Well, I think that she should have to suffer something. I think she should have to suffer something. Now, if that's, 90 days in jail or something like that, I think that they should definitely have to pay for all the resources that were used. But I don't think that's going to come from her. That's going to come from her parents. So that's not going to hurt her in any way. But I was just sitting back thinking, like, are they going to really prosecute her for this? I just don't know, so I'm bracing myself.
Or maybe they'll do some community service. And I don't know the rules in Hoover, Alabama. Their county may have different rules. Do you guys know the county? The rules of that county and stuff? And let's give a big old thank you to Samantha donating $20. It says a shame and a scandal. Yep.
Thank you, Samantha.
Thank you, Samantha. So do you guys think that they have like real harsh rules in Hoover, Alabama? If this town is majority white people, do you think they're going to make it? I don't know, because you can have rules, but the rules may not be enforced too, right? You can have rules and the rules are enforced.
Isn't it up to the prosecutor to decide if they want to prosecute her, under this whatever charges, or if they want to charge her? I'm just saying, I'm just bracing myself for that. She could just get probation. And so in that case, she will never speak out. We'll never hear anything. We might just never, ever hear anymore. She might not get anything. They might put her on probation, or she might have to wear an ankle bracelet, and that'll be it. And the parents pay all the money back, and that'll be that. Or they might go and arrest her. But I just am wondering if the chat is saying, yeah, it's a possibility that nothing could happen to her. Because, a lot of people are saying she should be arrested, but I don't know. Because why isn't she arrested already?
They say you just need to pray about it.
Oh.
Yeah, just allow him to work it out. He got a ram in the bush, and he's going to work this out. So don't you worry.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. That's what they're saying.
I was just throwing it out there to see what the chat felt about that. If they feel that just brace yourself that she may not suffer anything for this.
Mm-hmm. All right. So she said, I know you guys really want to see her suffer. You guys are geeked up and you guys are happy. You want to see her ass go down. She says it may be that she does not go down. So she wants you guys to brace yourself for it, because you guys may go out here and start trashing stores and protesting because Carlee did not get the justice you felt like she deserved. So she's saying she don't want you guys to protest and start burning buildings down because Carlee did not get the justice you think she deserved. Okay.
Just think that it's out there as a possibility that they may make some deal behind the scenes and nothing will happen because some money was paid or deals were made, lawyers were paid, people were paid, and that's just that.
Mm-hmm.
And we never really see her get arrested or have to do anything. And I think it's sad, because I think there should be a message here to the public, women, men, anybody, that if you do this kind of thing, you will have to suffer some kind of consequences, and the public needs to know, because if she can get away with this and nothing happens, people will be like, well, the next time somebody break up with me, I'm going to abduct myself too.
Now, have this happened before?
That it happened and nothing happened, nobody.
Have it
no
happened
consequences,
before? Have somebody call 911 and they faked a missing baby? Has that happened before? I'm sure it has.
Yeah. I wonder if there are cases like this that, somebody who could look up and see, well, did this person, were they arrested? Did they do any jail time for the similar type of case? Case law, I guess they call it.
I don't know. You're going to look it up and let us know?
I could Google it and let y'all know.
Okay, Google it. Take your time.
Okay.
All right. Thank you,
I'm gonna Google
Bill.
it and see if it's okay.
Yeah, take your time. Make sure you Google it. You can't just Google it one search. You have to really dig in. And maybe you can call some officers around on Monday to try to figure it out. And try to see what's going on in Hoover, Alabama, because that's going to be a whole different county, and they have different rules over there. So we want to know, have this ever happened in Hoover, Alabama before? What did they do in those cases?
Right. Was cases ever prosecuted of this type of nature?
All right. Well, call me back. Let me know. All right. We're going to let you go. Calling from 540. You're live on the air. 540. 540. Hello? Okay. 540. 540. I know I'm reading it right. Calling from 615. 615. 615. Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
Talk to me. What are your thoughts?
My thoughts is same sentiments I had before. Is we just need to move past the whole Carlee. Everybody's still trying to point out the conspiracies and side pocket conversations, and it's not even about that. It's just about what we're going to do moving forward. And I don't think she needs to be slaughtered or anything, but she definitely needs to face some type of consequences. And this reminds me of the Sherry Panini case back in 2016. And this was a white woman who was married. Granted, it was in California, but she faked her kidnapping and ended up serving 18 months in prison. And those are two different states, but they made an example out of her. And she had to pay $30,000 in restitution, $300,000 in restitution. And she was receiving victim funds, like $30,000 in victim funds. Now she has to pay all that back. So I don't think anything different should happen to Carlee Russell.
Yeah, but what state did you say? California.
That was in California. Though.
Okay, let's figure this out. California, Alabama. That's a different world. Usually Alabama rules are not California rules. They are like day and night. So we will just have to see.
I feel like Alabama rules might be a little bit more old school than California, but I don't know that for fact. But I do know that in Alabama, it is illegal to make a false police report to any type of law enforcement. And that's a Class A misdemeanor. And she can still serve up to a year in jail just for doing that. So that she still broke the law. Either way, she needs to face some type of consequence. But I think the public wants to have those answers right now. Well, why isn't she in jail? But I think the case is still under investigation. They want to make sure that the nail is in the coffin before they come out and tell us everything that's going on. We are expecting Carlee to come out and own up to this. I don't think she's ever going to do that. And if she does, I don't know if she'll be 100% genuine. I mean, she was on Twitter liking posts. She liked a comment that was basically saying she shows no remorse. In my opinion, that's what I got out of it, because someone said something like, they gave her a Bible script or something something basically telling her people can't judge her. You know, everyone sins, so they don't have a right to judge her. And she liked that tweet, and I thought that was very weird, because you haven't came out and said that you were wrong or you were anything, had no accountability. So for you to like a tweet like that, it's just giving people more of a reason to give you the side eye, like, you know what you did, and you're still basically saying, I don't care, you know, without saying that. And I think that that's weird behavior. I don't think I'm going to give her the cop-out excuse of mental illness. I don't know, but I know that she's probably not diagnosed for that. So here's the thing. I could go outside, and I wouldn't do this, but a random person can go outside and say, I'm just going to walk down the street with no clothes on, because they want to do that and just be a a-hole. That doesn't make them mentally ill. You know, people always want to throw that out there and say, well, our community is so traumatized that we don't know. Everyone doesn't have a mental illness. Some people are just piece of crap people. Some people are just habitual liars. That is a thing. We cannot diminish those type of people and say they don't exist anymore. Everything's a mental illness. No, some people just know that that narrative is out there, and they're going to take advantage of that so they can get away with doing things like Carlee Russel did. And so I just feel like this whole case is weird. As a parent, for her parents, they want to stand behind her because they feel like that's what parents should do. But honestly, the best thing that they could do is make her be accountable, because there's a lot of people affected by this. This is not just her family that was affected by it. We got America was affected by it. There's a lot of people that really, truly cared. And, you know, in today's age, there's a lot of people that just don't care about nothing anymore. So to see that many Black people pulling together and showing her support online, that was a great thing, because there's a lot of missing young women and all everyday Black women that don't get that type of media coverage. So I feel like it was like spitting in our face. And then for you to turn around and not even be able to be accountable for what you did is like double spitting in our face. Because at least if I go do something wrong and my mother spanks me and I apologize, that shows that I learned from that situation. I should. She hasn't learned anything, in my opinion, because she still hasn't been able to be accountable. And she's going to hide behind, I'm mentally unstable right now because people are coming down on me or whatever. But that's not an excuse, in my opinion. So I don't know. I know there's a lot of stuff floating around on the internet. I try not to read all the people that are making these comments, but when people that are close to that situation post something, I try to get a little insight and do whatever wills with whatever they say. And I know that the boyfriend's girlfriend made a status on Facebook, I think, and she was basically just alluding to the fact that we supported you, we were looking for you, and you basically lied or whatever. And she kept it cute and said, I'm still going to pray for her, but my brother basically is going to come out better because you fumbled. You know, you fumbled him. So that to me was just enough to let me know their family circle know the truth. They're telling us the truth without saying it. Her family might not be saying that, but there's no reason why the boyfriend and the boyfriend's sister will come out and allude to things if it wasn't true. So that's already established. I think people need to leave she could be telling the truth thing alone. It's not. Police did a great job at sealing the case and putting it in our face, giving us the comfort of knowing that there isn't a Black woman serial snatcher or anything running the streets. You know, they painted a picture for us, and then the one time they actually did their job and did that, we're still like, no. It's not always a conspiracy. Like, we're giving people ammunition to run around and just be crazy. Some people are already crazy as it is, and now we're feeding into their mental illnesses by saying, you know what, you might be right. Yeah, that sounds right. No, it doesn't work that way. Anyway, I'm not going to ramble on. Thank you for your time, and I'm out.
Oh, thank you, babe. I appreciate you. Please call me back, okay?
All right.
All right. Damn. Why he leave so quickly like that? All right, call. Oh, he must have been reading some of y'all damn comments. Y'all hurt his feelings. Y'all didn't hurt that nigga feelings. I said, I know I ain't say shit. His ass said he gonna hurry up and speed this shit off and he gone. God damn. Damn. Oh, y'all are messing these goddamn guys. Calling from 843. You're live on the air.
Hey, Gigi.
Hey.
You are so funny.
How you doing?
I just love you, girl.
I love you too. Uh-huh.
Gigi.
What's up?
Now, allegedly, yesterday was her birthday.
Oh. No birthday
Allegedly.
posts? No
And
birthday posts? I guess she
yes.
had a very sad birthday. Did she get any birthday cake?
Now, according to Mr. JLR Investigations, I've been watching her too, Gigi.
What'd he say? Did he peep
back.
in the you know what? This is what I want LRJ do. Dude, you know what you should do? You should go to their house. Why can't we go in the house? Go through the windows. See what's going on. Go in the backyard.
Flowers.
Hell yeah. Deliver some DoorDash for free.
Be careful though, Gigi.
Why can't he go up there?
But Gigi, he went back to her post from 2020 and she posted for her birthday, Christmas. If she don't get a puppy, she gonna run away.
Wow. Yeah, she off. She got something going on with her.
Yeah, so I assumed that the police was holding those posts back to protect, her image and stuff. Remember, they made that comment. Because if JLR went back that far, then, the investigators probably went back that far, too, to piece a story together,
Uh-huh.
But I don't know, Gigi. I think we're going to get answers this week coming. I'm going to stay tuned to keep up with you.
All right. And I appreciate you, boo. All right. We're going to let you go. Calling from 317. You're live on the air. 317. Hello?
How you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, not too bad. Enjoying your show tonight.
Oh, I'm glad you are.
The call-in segment, and I enjoy all the brainstorming ideas from the chat and everybody else that calls in.
Thank you.
I'm just sort of a nobody that's following this case around. I mean, I have no credentials or anything like that. It's just captivated my attention a little bit. And there's some crazy stuff, like in that press conference, within the 30 seconds of the chief getting up there, he mentioned the name Secret Service, okay? Everybody thinks the Secret Service, like they're some big old guys and whatnot. Yeah, they control like the president and stuff and White House and all that. But they investigate financial crimes. And a lot of YouTubers have never really played that portion. Within 30 seconds of the chief getting up there, he's like, thank the FBI, Secret Service, U.S. Marshals, and other agencies, that helped in this investigation so far. And that Secret Service, that threw up a red flag to me. And then seeing that CBS interview of her parents up there in Atlanta on Friday, the day that the search party was going on, that threw up another red flag.
Yeah, did you see how they just sit up there and lie? Could you believe that?
Yeah, there's on some type of Zoom in their vehicle, and it looked like it was dark or they was in a parking garage, because there was no daylight. They actually had the light coming in from their vehicle, on the ceiling roof. And her mom was doing all the talking. Her dad, I have never seen her dad in any interview that he's been on any video say one complete sentence. He might say a word here or a word there, but he's never said a complete sentence.
Don't you find that strange?
I find that really strange, you know. I mean, I don't know, you know, that you're talking about and showing that video of the other YouTuber, you know, what was his name, JLR or whatnot.
Yeah.
You know, I've watched quite a few of his videos. He's been everywhere. The only thing he needs to go to is the wig store. You know, that's the next place.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been everywhere. He's been to the Walmart talking about burner phones and Target buying snacks and blah blah blah. You know.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
know, he
he's been
inspires
everywhere.
me. He inspires me.
He does. He's out there. He's on the ground, and you know, this is going back a couple of years ago. You know, the Gabby Petito Brian Laundrie stuff. You know, that JLR. He was out there in front of the Laundrie's house at the time. You know, leading the bullhorns. You know, and everything like that, and leading the protests out there, saying, "Hey, parents, speak, what's up?" You know. And this is after she was found dead, you know. I mean, he gets out there and gets on the ground. Sometimes he can be a little bit annoying or not obeying the traffic laws or anything, but you know, I don't care. He's out there.
Yeah, he's doing a
finding
hard
some stuff.
work that nobody else got the
And
tough skins to do. I salute him. He's very brave.
the thing is, when he did that, going down and found that, or pulling off and walking down that little concrete way, drainage way, or whatever you want to call it, you know, and it was concrete. And that was an easy walk, you know, especially in the daytime. The flashlight, he redid another one with a flashlight. Yeah, that was easy, you know. I mean, yeah, there could have been somebody there signaling her, you know. I mean, she was stopped 3 minutes before she even got into camera view, you know, on the cruise up, you know, to where she finally stopped in a full video of that traffic camera for that hour from 9 to 10. I mean, she's just driving slowly, you know, maybe on the call with 911. Who knows? I
Yeah.
don't know.
You know, a lot
But
of people want to
she said,
know, sorry to cut you off. Do you feel like she's going to go to prison for this?
no, no, she's not going to go to prison.
Tell us why.
I mean, she might spend a day in the county lockup, or two, you know. Okay, I think because really, technically, any crime that you could probably pin on her. I'm not familiar with Alabama law, you know. I'm just thinking of like what she could be charged with, you know. False reporting to 911, okay, that's just a minor misdemeanor, okay. Making false statement to the cops with the Ronald McDonald guy and the Cheez-Its and petting hair and blah blah blah, you know. The avoiding talking to him again, you know, that's obstruction of justice for an investigation, you know. I mean, those three, they're pretty serious charges when you actually think about it. But really, in reality, they're just misdemeanors, you know. I mean,
Yeah.
they're basically like a jaywalking ticket.
Yeah.
I mean, in a say charge her for that, you know. I mean, you're not going to do jail time. You might get a hefty fine, which probably would happen. Maybe a year or two of probation. I
Yeah.
don't even think it'd go too far as it would putting an ankle bracelet on her for their house arrest.
I gotta
don't even think
say,
it'd go that
I
far.
love you, caller. Okay, because you're so realistic. You know, you're not out in fantasy world. Oh my God, I want her to go to jail for 5 years in prison. You know the facts, and you know the laws, and you know what she did and how it can play out realistically. And I appreciate that sense about you. I appreciate that.
But the thing that worries me a little bit is that Secret Service. Okay, like I said, they investigate financial crimes. So, and her mom does all the talking and everything like that, in the interviews. And she's made some lies in some interviews, and her little Facebook little statement and whatnot don't add up, So I don't know. There could be something a little bit more in depth than just Carlee saying, "Yeah, I'm gonna steal these tips and robe and TP and say I'm gonna go missing." I mean, there it could be a little bit more deeper. I mean, I don't
Got it.
know. Or did
I
they have a
felt.
business deal go wrong, or did
Mhm.
they have a realty deal go wrong? I don't know.
Got
I
it.
mean,
So what I'm
like I
hearing
said, I'm
is
just
it's
saying.
a possibility that her mom is in some deep shit and Carlee possibly was running away from something, or Carlee is involved as well, and Carlee could not take the pressure, so she decided to dip out. What do you think?
I I think maybe her mom, if that little theory is sort of holds up, and has some truth to it, I think maybe her mom baited Carlee in or promised Carlee, "Hey, here, do this, I mean, blah blah blah. We'll give you some money. We'll get you another Mercedes or something, I mean, we'll do something, I mean, I think Carlee was a playing pawn in this. I don't think Carlee was
Right.
the top level,
Mhm. I can see
I
that.
don't think she. Now the boyfriend thing, I don't know. It's been on again, off again
Yeah,
about
that's
being
just
her
nothing but a
ex-boyfriend or whatever.
distraction. That's a distraction, right? It's a
Yeah,
distraction.
yeah,
They called the
I think
mom.
so too.
You know what I think? I think the mom called the boyfriend in to have as a distraction. And I don't think they were even together. I think the mom told his parents, "Hey, you got to do this. We did you guys a favor. Come out, make it seem like he's the boyfriend," because people relate. Oh my God, your boyfriend or your family, you got kids. That's all relatable. And it makes the people feel something for them. But it could be all a distraction.
I mean, he made that big statement and had all them pictures on his Instagram, and next thing you know, his Instagram is verified and all that stuff is gone. His sister made some statement yesterday and it was deleted pretty quick. And then next thing you know, he's saying quit bullying her and everything like that, So I don't know. There's a lot of there's there's a lot of ifs and buts in that situation with those
Mhm.
people.
Yeah. And anytime when we find some confusion going on, it's not good.
Exactly, especially when authorities are, sort of just hanging back. It when this first came out, and you started seeing them leaks online about Cheez-Its and all this stuff, and then next thing you know, they go on the Today Show, and then I think that forced the Hoover PD to come out and say something about just they didn't want people worrying about an abductor, or a kidnapper or anything like that,
Mhm.
And they came out and they pretty much confirmed or said that facts about the Cheez-Its, the orange hair and balding and painted nails or painted hair or petted hair, And it was just like, holy shit. Sorry, my language. It was like, what the heck just happened? I mean, generally, you don't really believe them rumors online because anybody can put stuff online. But when a
And I
police
thank you
department
for
comes out,
saying that because we have a society that believe any little thing online and they run with it and they don't think logically. They don't use their brains at all. They're like sheep. You understand? So I appreciate that.
and see, that sort of creates a problem when they say something like that. And they never did, like, they did say, okay, she left or she did this and bought these snacks at Target, but they didn't bring any receipts with the buying snacks at Target, and she left the Target parking lot at, I don't know, what was it, 8:20 or 9:20 or something like that, and they never showed a video of her leaving the Target parking lot, you know, and they didn't really prove what they were saying, you know, they just said it. So now, basically, it's opened up to just anybody just throwing out some random rumors and stuff like that right now. I mean, I'm sure they're working behind the scenes to find some stuff, you know. I mean, phones, you know, from their family, whatnot, or friends. You know, I'm sure they're doing that type of investigation.
Yeah.
And it's pretty deep and it's pretty crazy, and there's a lot of people involved in this wheel, I believe. I mean, I don't accuse somebody that when I can't bring a receipt, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I just think she and her family, they need to go down to Hoover PD, make a statement as truthfully as they can, you know. Who cares? It ain't no orange dude that carried her over a fence, you know.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
Orange dude. Yeah, I mean, you can make up a better story than that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just go there to Hoover PD, make your statement, take your loss, and if you have mental health issues, then deal with it. Don't hide behind it. Don't make it feel like you're a third-rate citizen or something, or a third-rate person because of it. And that's one of the bad things I hate about this sort of case, and everybody saying everything is mental illness. You know, that's so easy to throw out there, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah,
A
it's
cop
mental
out.
illness.
A cop out.
And yeah, it's a cop out, you know. It's a cop out to say, yeah, I don't want to deal with anything, you know. It's nothing's wrong, you know, it's just mental illness. But you need to deal with it, you know. Don't put that stigma of society as your excuse.
Yeah. And you know what?
Take your loss. Take your loss. Tell the truth. You know, most likely nothing will happen to you. You know, you might get fined eventually in a civil way, but not criminal way. I mean, her work could really press charges, and that would probably be the worst thing for her. You know, you get plead guilty for theft. That's hard to get a job. You know, in the future, when you got a theft conviction on your record. I mean, just take the loss, tell the truth, and get on with your life. You know, you might have to move, but oh well. You know.
Yeah. Part of being responsible. Take accountability.
Yeah, about part. Take your loss when you got a loss. You know.
Yeah, and you know,
fight back and get that win.
It creates character.
You know, thank you very much for taking my call. It's nice to actually talk to somebody. So it was great to hear you and be on your show. Thank you a lot.
I appreciate it. And they said you got to come on back. They enjoyed you. All right. We're going to let him go at this time. Calling from 224. You're live on the air, 224.
From 224, you're live on the air.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, how you doing? Can you turn the radio off for me, please?
Yes, I got it all, Gigi.
Okay.
What I wanted to say is, first of all, I love your show, and you always speak the truth about a lot of stuff.
Amen. Amen.
But what I want to say is, people talking about all of this and that. I'm just gonna be real. I'm gonna say it out loud, okay? The girl is just a spoiled brat, right? Something wrong with her, because you know what?
for her to do things because she can't get what she wants, what's the next thing she gonna do? What about that little boy that killed his mom over a video game? She got some issues. And if they don't set a standard, she's gonna end up doing something serious, like killing her parents, for instance, right? And remember, she said she was rich. So if she say she rich, how she rich? Is her parents rich? Because I don't know how you could be rich and your parents are rich. You know what I mean? They have the money, not you. That's what I mean by that.
Yeah, I get what you mean. hmm
Yeah,
the
they need to really
parents.
set a standard
Go
for her.
ahead.
They do. They need to set a standard for her, for real. Because I see bigger things happening, and this girl, she's getting away with murder. And you know, like the last caller said, you know, she look at the parents. I look at the parents too, and something look like something wrong with the mom too. I'm just saying. And then the dad, he just sitting there all quiet. He's not saying anything. What's going on with him? I think he kind of knew that something was wrong with that whole story. He never said anything. He was just too quiet. I don't get that. I don't care how she thinks she's the woman of the house or whatever, and he just letting his wife speak. No, he gonna say something. If he's a real dad, he gonna speak his mind. But he was quiet. It don't make sense. But that's all I have to say though on that level.
All right, I appreciate you. All right, I'm gonna let her go. All right. So I'm looking in the comment section. They said she made up the story. I'm going to start believing crackheads now because she outlined them with that bogus story. Come on, people. You don't see what they're doing. This happens over and over. The dad had learned the truth. Real dad comes in all types of personalities. He could have been in shock. Okay. Caller from 540. You're live on the air. 540.
Hey, hey, Gigi. I love your podcast. I
Thank
just
you.
calling to
Uh-huh.
see if anybody recalls the police department like that day stating that Carlee had went to the police department that day.
No,
and
tell
was
us.
recognized. Does anybody like recall that in the comments?
Can
So
you
I kind of remember
go ahead?
like the
Can you
Hoover
tell us the
Police
story? Because I
Department.
don't remember that.
So the Police Department came out that day and stated that Carlee was like recognized for something at their police department for whatever reason. But I just wanted to see if anybody recalled that because I find that odd, whether it was planned by the police department, whether this was something that was put out as a distraction for the world. I have no idea, but I do find it odd that she went to the police department that day and was recognized for something and then ended up missing. I don't know if anybody recalled that.
They
I
said
can't believe
no.
people are saying
They
sounds like
said no.
Carlee's voice. I'm so weak. I'm so weak. I literally remember seeing that all over TikTok, and I just don't know if anybody else saw that. And if that was the truth, I find it odd that she went to the police department and was recognized for something. And if she was recognized for something, what was that? She was just a med student, so I don't know what that would have entailed.
Okay. Okay. Well, anything else you'd like to add?
She was recognized by police, but it wasn't that date. Okay. So she was recognized by the police, but she wasn't recognized that date. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, so regardless, I do feel like she is absolutely a Looney Tune because no one should ever go to this extent to, I don't know what her motive was, whether she was pregnant or not pregnant, whether she just wanted attention. She is absolutely insane. And I will say that the first day that I seen her like posted everywhere, you could literally like someone that I'm gonna be a future psychology student. So I like literally like can look at someone and say, hey, something's not right with this girl. Like I literally looked at Carlee and could tell that something was not right with that girl. Like literally just based off the way that she looked. So I know that sounds crazy, but I could just literally tell that something was not right with her. So whether she, you know, had a mental breakdown or this is something that she, you know, thought would work to flee to have an abortion, that's another story that I've heard as well. But I do find it odd that she would go to this extent to do any of this. It's kind of odd.
All right.
Not
Well,
really common.
You said what?
Just stop it, Carlee. I'm so weak. Oh my gosh. You guys
Yeah,
are so
they
dramatic.
think that you're Carlee. They want to know what you did with the wig.
I am so weak. Oh my
And Nancy want to
God.
know what you did with them Cheez-Its. She wants some.
Oh my gosh.
Nancy wants some of them damn
I'm just glad to know there was
Cheez-Its.
Cheez-It. I'm just glad to know there was Cheez-Its involved, period. Because I thought that was a damn, that sounded absolutely ridiculous. So I'm glad to know that it was involved at all.
Yeah, I would have
period.
bust some damn grapes. I would have got some damn grapes.
Yeah, I don't know. Something definitely. She's strange.
What
I
type
also
of
do
tissue
find
did
her
she get?
parents to be
What type
strange
of
as
tissue?
well.
What type of tissue she get? She got that Charmin or that Angel?
What did you say?
I said, what type of tissue she got? Did you get the Charmin or did you get the Angel? You heard what I said. What type of tissue did you get?
Oh my gosh. I guess I'm not familiar with that.
You don't
Oh
get.
my
You don't buy
gosh.
tissue. You don't buy tissue.
Oh, you're talking about me. Yes, Scott, honey. Scott.
Okay, you got that damn Scott. Mhm.
Yes.
See, I'm a Charmin's girl. I'm a Charmin's girl. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know. She does definitely need to go to jail. I definitely feel that way. I do, because she had the world, in a sense, you know, in an uproar. And yeah, that's crazy.
Samantha
definitely find it
donated. Hold
odd.
on. I'm going to interrupt you. Samantha donated $20. She came home because she needed some real food. Yeah. Thank you, Samantha.
But has she what's going on? Has she went to the police department? Like, I don't know the update, but has she went to the police department at all since then? Since the press conference?
I don't know.
She needs to. I mean,
Well, they say take your ass
crazy.
down there and go.
So at this point, so you tell us. So at this point,
Is
so
that
if
your
she
boyfriend
doesn't
in the
go-
background? Is that him?
No, that's my fiance.
Oh, your fiance. So y'all getting married now. So you did all this shit so he can ask you to get married?
I am so weak.
Hey.
From Carlee. I love this. I love this. This is
Did y'all hear
absolutely
that?
hilarious.
He engaged to her now. That's their fiancés. Yeah, because I seen him windmilling for you. You know, talking about leave you alone.
Oh,
Yeah, this Carlee, y'all. This is
You guys are
Carlee.
so
This is Carlee. Uh-huh.
Not to say I'm married now. Oh my gosh, this is so funny. Y'all are so hilarious. Y'all are so funny.
They want to know, is it really your mom? They feel like it's your mom. Is your
I am
mom?
lit as fuck. I am lit as fuck right now. I'm lit as fuck right now.
You on
and
them
you guys
shro-
are cracking me the
Them
fuck up.
shrooms again?
No,
I heard your ass on them
No, I ain't on
shrooms.
shrooms, honey. Ain't nobody on those shrooms.
That's what they
Ain't nobody
said on the
those
internet.
shrooms.
You be on shrooms.
No,
Okay.
Now we smoking that za. We
Oh,
smoking
that za.
Nobody's
Okay.
doing nothing else, honey.
That fucking za. That za. She on that motherfucking gas. She on that gas. Okay.
BJ behavior. I love you guys. You guys have a good night, but I do think
Okay.
Carlee needs to take her ass to jail. I'm going to pray for her tonight. I'm going to pray for all y'all in the comments that think I am Carlee, because I don't know nobody from Virginia that talks like Carlee. 'Cause I am from Virginia. You guys have a good night. And
Good
y'all,
night.
I love you, Gigi.
Love you
Bye.
too. All right. Uh-huh. Yeah. They said Carlee stay lit. She lit. I forgot how you play that song. Okay, calling from 770. You're live from the air. 770.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, Gigi.
Good. Can you turn the TV down, girl?
Yes, I did. I agree with you. She sounded just like Carlee. when she made
That was
911
Carlee.
call.
She ain't fooling nobody.
It probably was trying
Yeah.
to feel out the energy.
Yeah. Talking about they getting married now.
And you know something, Gigi?
What's
she
up?
sounded just like her. When she was talking, I was like, damn, that sound. I was thinking the same thing that you said.
Mm-hmm.
That she sound just like her. But one of the things that I believe that I don't know if it was the Instagram or the Twitter, that beef that she was cursing out that I don't know if he went out with a stripper or something and she was telling that girl off. I believe that the reason why she did this for attention has everything to do with that tweet, that argument she had. I think it's about her boyfriend or alleged boyfriend. I believe that he was leaving her and she was doing, because a lot of females do stuff like when the boyfriend don't want them no more, they do stupid things that they think is going to keep the person.
All right. But somebody just came in and they said it has something to do with that mom. That mom is doing some illegal shit and the daughter knew about it and she couldn't take that damn pressure. So she was acting out. That's what some people think too. And they're just using a boyfriend story as a distraction. And I just want to give a big old thank y'all to EJ Dub. Donated $20. Thank you, Dub. Thank you, EJ. For you love, Miss Gigi, nothing but the love. I thank you. I appreciate real love. That's what we're talking about. Go ahead.
Okay, but Gigi, how you gonna verify any of that type of rumor about the mom?
We don't know.
What you can verify is the argument that she had for the public to see. You've seen that. And that's something that you can't ignore because there's something there. Something did trigger her. Something did happen. And she concocted this whole story. But she went too far. She went too far. And she's probably not really going to do no jail time. But she damn sure going to pay that money back. The same way they went after Juicy Smollett. They want that money, all that time and money that they spent. So she ruined her life. She can't get she's not going to be able to get a job again. And she's 25 and she's going to be on the hook for all this money. For sure, she's got to pay that money back. And I do believe something triggered her, and she seems like nobody's sane in their right mind is going to do something like that. And people trying to downplay mental illness and stuff, you've got to have something wrong with you to go to this extreme to get someone's attention. And to ruin your life, nobody's going to hire her. For one, she stole from her job some stupid stuff, and then she made up this whole story. She never even thought that there would be a camera on the highway. I bet you she never even thought about that. Who thinks in this big, normally the cameras around locally and stuff like that,
But on that big old highway, she never thought that there would be a camera that could be looking and watching and verifying her movement. That girl, I say start with what you can verify, and who knows what the mother was doing, but that's a rumor. But what you can see is the argument she had about her boyfriend.
Yeah.
And a lot of females do stupid things behind men. And her father, during that interview, he was sitting silent. To me, he looked like his lips was perched real kind of tight, because he knew that what the mom was saying and them sitting there, he already knew that it was a bunch of BS. And he had to sit through it. He had to sit through it and go along. I don't blame. I can't verify nothing about the mom, but with her, and believe that the police station, they're quiet right now, but they're crossing their T's and dotting their I's, and they just getting their all that investigation, everything that they need packaged up, and they're gonna go get her. Either she goes in there willingly, or they will come and get her. This stuff happens all the time. Remember that Papini girl? That's someone Papini. She disappeared for I don't know if it was a year or so. Her husband called in and said somebody kidnapped her. Come to find out, she ran off. And the young boy that disappeared, and all of a sudden he reappeared, and he's been living in his mother's basement the whole time. They thought he was kidnapped or something. It happens all the time. So that's all. That's all I wanted to say. This got to be behind a man. She did this because that argument that she had online. When she's putting together this little plot to run away, all she needed to do was pack her bags and just go away for a weekend and let him think where she is. She didn't have to involve the police. She didn't have to do all that. If you need some time by yourself, just pack a bag and go.
Yeah.
But now she ruined her life. She ruined her life for over a dude.
Yeah.
But I love you, and I just wanted to call and give my 2 cents.
I appreciate you. I love you too. All right. We're going to let her go. All right. So I do have another live that starts at 10 o'clock. I think I'm going to have to push it back. So I'm going to try to hurry up and get these calls in real quick. Call them from 469. You're live on the air. 469.
Yo, what's up?
Hey, what's going on? Yeah, I can hear you. Talk to me about this case. What's going on?
Man, I've learned a lot about this case. Been doing a lot of the investigating, and I really want to say it got a little bit with money being involved, because if you look at every little detail, how she Googled how much is a bus ticket to Tennessee, and when they found her, she had the money in her sock. Now it just came out about her tweets. Right before she called the police, she was saying God is good, and she was just saying all this good stuff. She said she's ready for a family. This is right before she called the police. So it does make it seem like she was really planning to get away. And they probably gonna start up the GoFundMe's and all that. But somebody found out, maybe her dad, and that's why she came back. You know what I mean? Because if you pay attention, see, at first everybody thought that her mom was the one that said that she called and she heard her scream in a dude voice. But now on the latest news update, it says that she called her brother's girlfriend. So it's like, so the brother's girlfriend is the witness is saying, yeah, I heard like a voice and I heard her scream. Who, like, why would she play a part in that? You know, when we know it didn't happen. I'm just trying to figure. It seemed like a little bit like maybe she might have some little problems, but she might have been coerced to do this because she did a lot of planning. It's obvious she was going to get out the city because she Googled it to have the bus ticket.
Yeah.
And then when they said it was a family member, everybody thought the mom was saying that she heard her. Now it's been confirmed that her mom said that a family member, and now they confirmed that the family member they're talking about is like not really a family member, it's her brother's girlfriend is the one that said she heard a man's voice and heard somebody scream and called the mother, which that don't make no sense. Like, why would you call your brother's girlfriend? You would call your parents or somebody, you know what I'm saying, before you do something like that. So somebody else had to be in on it, you know, like that's the question. And I feel like it was getting hot, and maybe her dad or somebody, they found out and they made her come home. That's why she came home, because she had all the opportunity to make it to that bus stop and do what she was saying she was going to do on Google. I think they said she was Tennessee or something. Just looking at how much is a bus ticket, and they said when they found her, she had $100 and some in her sock. I think it got something to do with money, because you know, if you see all these cases, they start big GoFundMe's and all that, and then people gonna start donating to the you know, you can donate to people's Facebook and stuff like that, to the mom and all that. But she definitely was planning on getting up out of the city. And there's only reason I think that she would have came back is because somebody found out and they said, we don't want no parts of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because everybody's going to have to lie for her. If they find out that somebody found out that this is all a hoax, they got to keep up the lie, and they didn't want to do that. But, that's what stands out to me, because I don't understand, why would you call your brother's girlfriend if you're getting abducted? Talking about somebody grabbing you. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, out of all the people in the world that you could call. So it made me feel like the brother's girlfriend knew what was going on too. Because she basically acted as a witness. And now the laws is questioning her. And when and though she hasn't been to court, they basically loaded up. They're not talking. It was her birthday. They went to Atlanta to celebrate her birthday. So they just getting they trying to get their plan together for this. But definitely the dad that found out, I really think the dad is the one that found out and was like, hey, no, we ain't gonna do this. Made her come back home. Those little details stand out the most to me. The bus ticket and who called and said that they heard her getting, picked up and she was screaming and stuff, because we know that didn't happen. Yeah. So that the brother's girlfriend, you have to lie for her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think it has something to do with money, really. Honestly. She probably is going through some things, because right before that happened, she was tweeting all this good stuff, like life is good, God is good. It's all, they just started putting it all on the news posts, all her tweets right before she called the police, that she's ready for a family, and then all of a sudden she called the police saying she see a kid on the road and all that. So that's like weird, but I feel like maybe she is going through some stuff and she was coerced, because obviously she was up from the beginning, like, early in the morning all the way to 9 p.m. planning this stuff. Because she was Googling at like 3 a.m. And then all throughout the day, she's doing all this stuff. And at 9 p.m., that's when she make the call, like 9:31. So it's like, was she up on something? Like, I don't know. It don't sound right. Like, you got to go to work, but you Googling all this stuff at like 3:45, 4 a.m. and all that. Like, did she even go to sleep? Like, she had that planned out. She was trying to get out the city, but it didn't work.
Oh, okay.
It just
All
didn't work.
right. All right. Well, I thank you so much. All right. We're going to let you go. All right. Well, listen, I'm supposed to be going live later on tonight. Shit. Well, the Queen of Witches, y'all say I interrupt people. Don't y'all say I have a bad habit of interrupting people. So today I thought about it and I said, today I'm going to make it my mission not to interrupt anybody. You know, I'm going to try. It was hard. It was hard because I sure wanted to cut some people off and say what I wanted to say, but I didn't. I held my tongue. I disciplined myself. Okay. I have self-control. Self-control. All right. So I'm going to let you guys go. I do have a lot of callers in the phone queue, and I apologize. I know y'all mad at me. Woo, I know these people are calling is mad at me. Okay, because I'm going to have to let y'all go. Ooh, I feel bad. All right, so I'm going to have to push my next live back. I don't know if you guys know.
Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
But Monica, the singer, got into some drama. It was some men that was hitting on women, and she confronted the man with her crazy self. All right, so I'm going to thank you, Queen B. All right, I'm going to let y'all go. And I just want to say thank y'all, everybody who donated. Thank y'all, everybody that showed the love. I thank y'all, everybody that rock with me for real, the subscription. I thank everybody that called. I thank everybody that liked, everybody that subscribed. And until next time, DJ, turn it up. Turn it up.